What's up, guys? It's Quinn.
It's Alex.
It's Iconic Comic. We're back with the commentaries again, but this time we're straying away from the Marvel path. We're taking a break from our road to Infinity War because tomorrow is Justice League. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Batman vs. Superman, the Ultimate Edition. He's never seen it. We're going to get into this thing. The reason, we were thinking about, do we do this one? Do we do Man of Steel, Wonder Woman? This one, as it pertains to Justice League, probably makes the most sense story-wise. So that's why we chose this one. And it is the Ultimate Edition, so line up your copy, and let's get on into this thing. You ready?
You want to tell them about T-Blocks real quick?
Oh, yeah, we'll start. We'll do that at the beginning and the end. So
don't forget, guys.
We recently partnered up with
T-Blocks.
It's a really cool geek T-shirt subscription service. We did a whole video on it, so you can go check that out. But if you want to save 10% off any orders over there, so go over to tblocks.com and use the code ICONICTBX. It should have popped up on screen somewhere. Cool?
Okay.
All right. And without further ado, let's get into this thing. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, it's going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should be synced
9,
up now.
10.
It's really loud.
It's pretty loud.
DC Comics.
There was a time above.
Holy shit, Buzz,
What?
Mom.
A time before.
So we got to see this movie, what was it, like 2 weeks in advance?
I thought it was a week.
Maybe it was a week. A week in advance of the general public. I'm going to turn it down just a hair. And when we walked out of this movie, we used the words.
We were on the high.
We used the words greatest comic book movie of all time.
We did. But, then we had to take a step back and really think about what we said. And I have a lot of issues with this movie. One was the marketing.
Yeah, and we'll get into
I have
that.
a real big issue with the
We'll definitely get into that
title
as
of
the
this
movie goes forward.
and the way they marketed this movie.
It's Negan.
Yeah.
And Maggie.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of your story issues, since you this is the first time you've ever seen the Ultimate Edition, I think this is going to clean up a lot of that for you.
Yeah, but if we go back to what I said, I think it was about this movie where I said I would just rather somebody, just give us the best movie you can without if you want the best version of this film, you have to watch this.
This was a studio error.
Oh,
like
definitely.
Meddling with, okay, we can't have a 3-hour-long movie. Okay, you say that, but if someone would have come up to me before we went and saw it and went, by the way, this is 3 hours long. Fuck yeah! Like if they say Avengers Infinity War is going to be 3.5 hours, it's like, well, I'm going to take a nice pee break before that because I'm all in.
Yeah, I'm going to bring the toilet with me.
I'll tell you what, this whole intro I love. Because
this montage is cool.
I was skeptical because I'm like, do we really need to see the death of the Waynes again? Because we've seen it a ton.
This right here is cool.
This is amazing. Anything, you could say whatever you want about Zack Snyder. Visually, I think he's one of the best directors ever.
He knows how to do an intro, but this, with the pearls, I think it's really, really cool.
That's a really different take on it.
Yeah.
God, that's tough, man. That's tough to beat. And Hans Zimmer's score.
Wouldn't the bullet have come out the back of her neck? Because it was like point blank range.
Well, he was kind of pointing down. He was doing this.
It still would have went out the back of her.
Okay, this is a movie where there's a giant Ninja Turtle monster at the end of it. Let's not play semantics with the gun physics
I'm just
here.
saying. But yeah, this was a good intro because like you said, it's all we needed.
And very different than the normal Batman origin stories where it's like some back alley. This is like
right outside the theater.
Right outside. Now, I will say, I like it. I love it now. I love this scene right here. I love it now that I know the context. Mm-hmm. When we saw it for the first time, I went, what the hell? When he starts floating.
This right here.
Now that I know it's like a dream kind of flashback sequence, I went, okay. But right off the bat, I went, what the hell? Like he's floating
Like,
all
is
the
he
way up to the
chosen?
top.
Is he the chosen one? What is this?
That would be terrifying.
Yeah, I'd be scared too.
I'll tell you what, Nolan did a really good job with whenever the bats were on screen, it was very like schizophrenic, like it,
Yeah.
made you feel like you were, there.
And like he's the chosen one.
Yeah, this when I was seeing it for the first time, and I was hyped as hell for the movie, but I was even like, what?
Yeah.
But now that
It's
I know
still
it's
cool,
a
though.
dream, now that I know it's a dream kind of sequence, I'm like, okay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Because he even says, in the dream, they took me to the light. It's a lot of bats.
Yeah.
What do they eat? How do they survive down there? How do they all survive? That's like hundreds of bats.
Bugs, berries.
Beneath the light. A beautiful lie.
That's a good line. Some people hated this like title card. I love that. Metropolis.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mankind's introduced to Superman. And in my opinion, this whole sequence here is probably the best scenes in the entire movie. This whole opening. Oh, it's so good.
You know who he kind of looks like?
It's chaotic. What?
Jason Sudeikis.
I don't see it.
You don't see it at all.
It's Jason Sudeikis doesn't have a butt chin.
Just wait. Wait until you see him again. You don't see that at all?
Nope.
Because I just saw horror. I saw Horrible Bosses 2 nights ago. So now it's in my head. And I'm telling you, they look similar.
To you. I
Okay.
know what Jason Sudeikis looks like.
Alright, just saying. I'm trying to get you to see it my way.
And this is like a completely different side of that battle from the first movie that we didn't see.
Right.
like-
you saw what was actually happening on the ground.
Well, that, and like in the first one, it's way more like heroic, save the day. This is like terrifying.
Yeah, it is terrifying. That's why when I think about it, like, oh, what would you do if you were in this position? I'm probably running terrified, out of my mind, scared.
Like that's horrifying.
Killing thousands of people. Thousands of people are dying right now.
Yeah. Now, none of this so far is Superman's fault, because that was the ship coming in. Superman hasn't really even shown up yet.
Yeah. Except for,
Oh, what an eerie like shot that is. That's so cool.
You still don't see it?
Maybe the eyes.
I think it's the face and everything, man.
Mm.
It's not
Definitely not the
they're
hair.
They're not twins, but
Definitely not the hair.
what? I think the hair's well, okay. All right.
I'll tell you what, though, when I look at him right there, that's like animated series Bruce Wayne brought to life.
Definitely.
This shot's horrifying. Boom. That was Superman first, right? I
Yep.
think. And then Zod comes in. And to know that was the Wayne building, so now when you watch Man of Steel, and when Zod goes, oh, that's so awesomely horrifying.
Oh my God. Creator of heaven and earth,
Ugh.
have mercy on my soul.
Oh. This gives me fucking goosebumps.
This is crazy. Like,
Dude, and when we saw this shot in the trailer,
Oh,
him running into the debris while everybody else is running away. Oh,
he's so big, dude.
dude, he is
He got jacked. Jacked.
jacked.
I didn't get the horse.
That's an Ultimate Edition thing. That wasn't in.
Oh,
This is when
really?
you're gonna start getting the Ultimate Edition stuff. Like,
Okay.
like you're gonna like right up that guy, that dude.
I'm still looking at him.
Like that wasn't in the original cut. The
Huh,
school.
wow.
Well, that explains why there was just a random little girl there. Like they were on a field trip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
I would love to have Bruce Wayne as a boss. So does no one ask, like, God, Bruce, you are, like, jacked. Like, you must work out a ton. He scoops up the fumble, takes it in for the touchdown.
You know what? We're gonna find your mom. Where is she?
Oh.
What? Oh boy.
So right here is where I think he made the decision.
Yeah.
Screw my killing rule.
Yeah. Right. This look right here. Oh my god.
Oh my God. Right there.
Yeah. Jesus.
That's that would be so terrifying to be in that city right there. Like, I mean, Gotham's just across the bay, going like, meh.
Jeez. The look on his face, though, like you knew shit was going down.
And I like how, because that was the other world engine that Superman destroyed on the other side of the world, and I love how that's where they get the kryptonite from inside that.
Yeah.
Because it's always, sometimes in the movies, it's like, okay, but like, why do you keep finding kryptonite? Like, how can a meteor from Krypton make it all the way here?
Right. I guess that's one thing this movie did well. I guess they, laid out the dominoes and to explain this anyway.
Fuck your coconut. Got some kryptonite now.
That guy's like, but my coconut.
Now, when we saw this for the first time, when it came up the Indian Ocean, the guy was sitting there diving into the ocean. I thought for like, until this came up, it's like, is this going to be like Aquaman's part in this? Every time I see water in this movie, well, when we first saw it, like when Lois threw the spear down there, I thought Aquaman was going to bring it up into the water. I kind of would have been mad about that.
Yeah.
Although I'm mad anyway that she threw it down there in the first place.
Yeah.
Another Ultimate Edition.
Edith.
That's Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen, photographer. Obviously.
There you go.
Trouble at the border. So, how'd you land it? This is like Pioneer.
This scene's cool too. That's coming up though. Like, this movie had a lot of really cool scenes.
See, I think I like this movie, and I really like this Ultimate Edition. I think a lot of fans, I don't even know if I would call them fans if they let it happen, but, it does happen. I think they made other people's opinions influence their own when it came to this movie.
Yeah.
Because the audience score for this movie is way higher than the critic score for this movie.
Yeah.
And I listen to reviews, and I have my critics that I like. Even most of them didn't like this movie, but you've got to form your own opinions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You use the critics' reviews to kind of make a decision, should I go see it or not, kind of deal, but you shouldn't go like, well, they didn't like it, so I'm not going to like it.
See, that's why you should get the Stardust app, where you get the raw fan reactions.
Nice plug.
To, movies and shows.
They did not tell me the interview was with the lady.
I'm not a lady, I'm a journalist.
So this all happened in the regular cut, even this stuff with him getting blown away.
Yeah.
But we didn't know he was Jimmy Olsen until the Ultimate Edition.
Right.
Paying for the security contractors, General.
No pays for the turnos that pass over our heads tonight. One question begs another. Yes?
It's the KG Beast.
It's just a camera.
really convincing, dude.
It's like, I know it's a camera.
It's like it's just a camera, dude. Like, what are you doing?
You just exposed.
Now, what if he found nothing? It's like, well, sorry about your camera.
Yeah. Oops.
My film.
I do love how he like breaks it all down, like just to the
Yeah,
last thing.
because they have to make sure.
Obviously. No one is different. No one is neutral.
This pisses me off. It's not nothing wrong with this movie. It's just in general in all movies. Why do tracking devices go beep 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 beep? Like you would think you would want them to be like inconspicuous. Like does it have to beep for it to be a tracking device?
Right. Well, because they have to find it.
It's like I am tracking you right now.
It's okay, Lois.
Bullshit. I don't think you
Don't
were.
care.
This is all new stuff too.
Challenge down.
Not. No, this is. Yeah.
Still civilian in the compound. We'll extract her.
Negative. RPH to engage. Stand down and get black.
There'll be friendlies in the blast zone, so off the goddamn drone.
Ooh.
Stand down as the order.
I like this guy. Well, because you remember in the trailer there was this shot of like these people on horseback going over like a mountain,
Yeah.
and when I saw it in the theater, I was like, where was that shot? Like,
Big moves. It's not the same. It's innocence.
that's a good line.
You hear the sonic boom.
Well, it's again a little different in this. Well, this is all new because this explains why. So do you remember there was that courtroom scene where that African lady was like Superman showed up and killed all these people?
It's this.
Yeah, they set him up and framed him.
Yeah.
But they never showed that in the regular cut. So you watch that and you're like, wait a minute, did Superman actually do that? Like,
Right.
this explains kind of Luthor's whole plan to set him up. And they burn the body so it looks like the laser vision did it, kind of thing. Why did they cut this out? Like this,
It that didn't make any sense, but
it
or like why they cut it out, I don't know.
because so far this movie's already better with all this extra little like these. It's not. They're not like tidbits that are like unnecessary, like cutting the fat out of a movie. It's like,
Yeah.
no, that's a story point.
Yeah,
If you cut that out, something later is not gonna make sense.
Just give us the best movie you can. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Yeah, this Superman's entrance was different in this version.
Oh, really? Well, they're about to set off there's a bomb. Oh, nice. Nice. I like that.
Why
way
cut that
more.
out?
I
Why
like
cut that out?
I like that way more than the other way. Oh my god.
This look up. Really? You're gonna threaten him? Even if you blow her away, where are you going? You have no leverage right now in this deal. Trust fall. I'm sure he's alright.
I still love that.
I'm sure he's alright.
That's awesome.
He's okay.
I'm sure.
He survived. Just a few broken bones.
Well, he could have grabbed him and like broke the wall with his other hand and then just kind of threw him.
Totally. Let's go with that
I think
one.
he killed him.
And then we learn that, well, I'm not going to talk about it until it comes up, but it's like this is all part of Luthor's plan.
Yep.
Set him up from the beginning. And that looks like, because Superman, we know Superman was there.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like what would happen if a heat vision just roasted some corpses. Because then you wouldn't be able to tell that they died from bullet wounds, and although those bodies did burn really quickly.
Mm-hmm. Well, they used a flamethrower. So.
That's true.
The women in the village had a noise. Like the
This makes so much sense now.
eye can't open.
Yep.
He came down. Then came fire. Even worse came after. The government attacked.
Don't get used to that seat, because you're going to be dead in that seat in about an hour.
My parents tried to run.
She's great in this movie.
The world has been so caught up with what Superman can do.
It's Mrs. Incredible.
I know, yeah.
No one has asked what he should do.
Elastigirl.
Let the record show that this committee holds him responsible.
He'll never answer to you. He answers to no one. Not even, I think, to God.
No God.
What would you, like...
This is some new stuff. I don't think this is entirely important, but I think it's just cool little extra bits. The cops sitting there watching the game. Gotham City versus Metropolis State. They're getting destroyed.
Jesus. Gotham sucks.
Okay, it's 58-0 with 10 seconds left. Was there any reason to go for a touchdown past Metropolis? I think that's a dick move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take a knee. Foreshadowing. I like how they did the real ESPN.
Well, you know what I just
The
thought,
end
like,
is nigh.
Bane blowing up the stadium.
Yeah. Maybe a little nod. I don't think that shot was in it. No. That shot wasn't at the bats. But the thing is, I think it cut straight from the desert scene to the bats coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I love the batarangs too.
So does he kill now? Yet? Like,
I think if you push it to the point where there's really no other option, he's gonna kill you. But like this guy, he doesn't need to kill because he's just trying to get information.
right.
This is awesome. It saved us. A devil.
That'd be terrifying.
That. Because
Yeah.
it's like, it saved us, but it's still here, and we don't. Well, it could turn.
It's still here.
It's like, it saved us, yeah, but we saw what it was.
Dude, I would not want to be a cop.
In Gotham? No.
Well, no, just in general, like, because you would still have to deal with stuff like
Oh,
this.
yeah. I saw this
How creepy it would be?
this meme where it was like, you think you're useless? Always remember, Gotham has a police department.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Like, Gotham's police department is like it's like Batman's
Walmart greeters.
well, it's like Batman's little tuner. Like, that's the police scanner. That's what they are for him.
Yeah, essentially.
Because I love it. How do you feel about the branding? Like the Bat brand? I love it. I think it's so
I like it. It's
gritty.
new. Yeah.
But I don't think he'll do it anymore after this movie. I think it was something after he got put over the edge kind of deal.
Yeah.
This is creepy.
It's straight up scary.
It's like a horror movie.
But how could you not see that? Like a 200-pound man in the corner like that.
And the way he scurries across the ceiling and then... That guy looks like Jason Sudeikis to me.
I never saw him before. I didn't know.
You almost took my face off.
I don't see that.
I think there's a little double meaning there. How you don't shoot the good guys. Like, don't shoot the Batman or me. That's
Well, it's like
awesome.
in not Dark Knight, but Batman Begins or something. I forget.
No, it's Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises, where it's like, all right, kid, you're gonna see a show.
You're in for a show tonight, kid.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know if you knew this, the Ultimate Edition's rated R. So this is rated R right now.
Why?
There's like an F bomb in there somewhere, and
Sweet.
the Batman warehouse scene is a little bit more violent. Like he breaks their like arms.
You can see the
like,
arm
straight.
breaking. Nice.
But if you're gonna make it R, you might as well show her in the tub.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
They get pretty close. Like there was a point where I went, "Whoa!" Like, are they gonna do it? Like, even in the theatrical version. Isn't it a little early to be drinking, Lois?
Not with
after
what
what
you
you've
went
seen.
through. Yeah.
Does it bother you how intact that bullet still is?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Now, that can happen. It did only shoot a book, so it's possible. But it's very unlikely.
The bullet would still break.
Very unlikely. Well, no. Well, they did talk about it. It's a new special metal
Okay. Then
that
I'm
Lex
good
Luthor
then.
created. Some people didn't like this scene. I really thought this was a really good like insight as to them as a couple.
Yeah.
They held hearings about what happened. They're saying
I don't care. I don't care what they're saying. The woman I love could be blown up or shot. Think of what could have happened.
well, think about what did happen.
I didn't kill those men if that's what they think, if that's what they're saying.
Whoa.
See,
that was
the
close. That was close.
stuff.
Saying thank you for saving my life. I'm saying there's a cost.
I like that. The thing is, like, I don't care what they're saying. Well, maybe you should. Like, and if you know you didn't kill anybody, why don't you go say, hey, let's talk this out. And
Like
let's
stand
explain
up
myself.
for yourself. I don't know. Well, because I don't think the government would listen.
Well, but
be
you got to
honest.
try, because otherwise you're just hurting your own case. Because it's like you're acting like that you have no jurisdiction and you don't care.
Yeah.
You just do what you want. You're a god, basically. Well, now, this isn't a problem with this movie or Man of Steel. It's just kind of a problem with, I guess, the character. And I like Superman. But are we really still in this day and age going with the glasses-only disguise for Clark Kent? Like, really? He looks like frickin' Superman with glasses on.
And just chiseled.
I mean, he is a beefcake. That's what. That's like after he. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen this movie, but after he, quote unquote, dies. It's like, imagine be her next boyfriend. Follow that up. Follow up Soups.
There's no way he could.
Dude, he is. I think he might be bigger than Superman. Like, he is jacked. Like, it's the shoulders. Like how wide he is.
Even you got too old to die young.
Alfred's amazing in this movie.
Their relationship.
This is my favorite Alfred.
And this look Bruce gives him. It's like, freaking Alfred. Like, it's like an old married couple kind of relationship at this point. And I like how Alfred's like his tech guy, too.
Yeah.
He's not just the butler.
Last night was productive.
He seems more like the, Arkham video game
Oh, yeah.
Alfred.
Contracts all over the globe, but he's based out of the Port of Gotham. Weapons, human trafficking.
And we're getting to see Batman do detective work. We never saw that in
This
the
is the
Nolan
best
movies,
Batman.
really.
Yeah. Like, he is a detective, and he's using his resources.
God, and like, just the way he's sitting there in this chair, it's like he's been doing this for so long.
Yep. Seasoned.
New rules. We're criminals, Alfred. We've always been criminals. Nothing's changed. Oh, yes, it has, sir.
You kill people now.
Everything's changed.
This whole speech is towards Bruce. You think it's about Superman at first,
From the sky,
but it's towards Bruce.
gods hurl thunderbolts. Innocents die. That's how it starts. The fever, the rage, the feeling of powerlessness. That turns good man. Cruel.
That's all about Bruce right there.
He knows it too.
And let's be honest here. Jeremy Irons is the only person who could say powerlessness and make it sound like not goofy. Powerlessness.
I hate him.
I like him
this
in this
movie.
version. I like
I
him in
don't.
this version. You haven't seen this version.
Oh, you meant okay.
He seems way smarter in this version because it almost seemed in the first version of this movie. It seems like everything kind of just fell in his lap. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't smart. Like it just kind of all came to him, and the plan just kind of unfolded on its own.
Okay, all right.
And every other Saturday, he had to march in a
I love this stuff.
flowers at Tyrus. So, I think it was Providence that his son would end up with this. One of my rebuilt Metropolis crews found it. A souvenir from the Kryptonian world engine.
What's a rock have to do with Homeland Security?
Homeland security? No, ma'am. Planetary security.
I like that.
The fragment is of a radioactive xenon.
Okay.
We suspect it
I mean,
by interaction.
I still.
There are scenes where I'm like, really? But there are more scenes in this version where I'm like, okay, I'm down for this because let's call it what it is. He's a different Lex Luthor. But you gotta once you accept that, he's not the like. Because I like it because all the other Lex Luthors are like all they want is real estate. I want land.
All right. I hope you prove me wrong.
Well, it's not me. It's the movie.
Or I hope it proves me wrong.
Is an import license.
Because I know I was really bothered by him the whole movie.
There are definitely scenes still where I'm like,
Well, because they made him like the Joker.
I would even say even more like the Riddler at times.
Yeah.
Like the twitchiness of it.
That's more accurate.
Yes, Superman. Yeah, but there are,
But I think the more towards the end of the movie you get, and the more he learns from like the Kryptonian ship and whatever, I think the more serious he gets, especially in that last prison cell scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And maybe I think in the next version of him we get, he'll be more closer.
What if he becomes the Riddler?
I'll stop watching.
Monsters?
I like the LexCorp sign. It's almost like a
1950s diner?
Well, I'm just saying, like the place as a whole has got a basketball court. It's like I feel like this is what Google headquarters is like. You know what I mean?
what's your wish list?
I still don't understand this.
Kryptonian ship. Done.
That was easy. I do like how it's all covered up. Whatever. It's like, because what are you gonna do? Move it?
Right.
Like, I mean, it's kind of got to stay there. I think they should have went for like a. Now this is really has nothing to do with him as a character, but I think they should have went with like not bald but a shorter haircut. I like his theme though; it fits him.
If it's him, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun. Like it's like maniacal.
The complete remains of the dead imminent for testing. Besides body.
We all saw this shot in the trailer. Now, minus the Doomsday trailer, I had theorized before that Doomsday was going to be in the movie, and they were going to use Zod's body to make him.
Mm-hmm.
But I still didn't want to see it in the trailer. Because imagine that just happens in the movie, and we're like,
That's one of the
holy
biggest.
shit, that's Doomsday.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things that I didn't like about this movie. In the beginning or the other version, the theatrical version, because they gave you the whole movie. They gave us Wonder Woman, you know.
Those eggs look fake as shit.
And they showed us Doomsday.
I'm okay with Wonder Woman because you got to kind of market that a little bit. But Doomsday it should have been a no-no.
Yeah.
My family too had dreams. To look him in his eyes.
Does Superman ever look like shit? Like,
You know, you talk a lot about male bodies.
I will point out I will point out that the first thing you said when you saw Bruce Wayne was, "God, he's jacked." Before I said a
Well,
word.
I saw the training that he did
Oh, okay. How many times you watched that video?
once a day.
I feel so bad for this dude.
Oh, totally.
And like he is the kind of like the poster boy for collateral damage.
Pretty much.
But what this does show is that most of Metropolis likes Superman and sees him as a hero. They wouldn't have built that otherwise. I like the stance. It's like a Greek god statue. Dude, the upper body strength on this dude.
Oh, it's got to be awesome.
Although he does have 2 missing legs, so that's probably what, like 50-ish pounds minus from your original weight for each leg. That's what we saw in the very first teaser trailer.
Mm-hmm.
False god.
This is Lane.
Your sports today. I want you to go over to Gotham, follow up on football. Underdog dreams dashed. 10 yards between Gotham and York. Watch yourself over there in Gotham. I want to take your lunch money.
Hey, are you guys watching this?
Don't think it would happen.
Even if you don't know he's Superman, he's still freaking jacked. Like,
Yeah.
and all this stuff coming up is all new, and it makes, because the original theatrical cut really felt like a Batman movie. This version feels like a Batman and a Superman movie, because we get all this Clark going and like reporting and like journalist stuff, which is
I still think this should have just been called Dawn of Justice.
I like somebody was talking about World's Finest. Like, you know, like the comic book when it was Batman and Superman. Or just call it Batman and Superman.
I don't like that. Batman and Superman. It's like...
Batman and Superman, World's Finest.
I don't like that.
I do.
I think it's too long.
It's shorter than the current title of this movie. Batman vs. Superman,
I'm not
Dawn of
saying I
Justice.
liked this one more. I'm just saying...
I like this title.
I think it would... No. You're not... No, you're wrong. Your opinion is wrong.
This is all new stuff.
She's been gone. What'd you do, officer? I'm not a cop. I'm a reporter.
And Superman.
She hasn't been back.
What if he apologized? Like, took the glasses off, had the suit on, the cape came out.
Don't listen to that nonsense. Only people scared of you. People who got reason to be.
Scared of who?
Well, there's a new kind of man in him. He is angry. And he's hunting.
I like
Why was that cut out? Why is that scene cut out? It makes me mad. I love that. Just a little... Bruce Wayne found a kink in the other guy's armor, and it was like... What did he tell him, though?
I don't know, but it's working.
I like that combo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front kick to the face. He puts it on his body like, piece of shit.
There's a new kind of angry.
Look at this overpour this bartender does. He has no care for his expenses.
Oh my god. What a loser.
Loser. Loser. Hey, I've heard this call before.
I bet you have.
Again, it's like the tracking device. Why does it have to go? Like what if you like saw it on accident? Hey, what's that? And it's like, nothing.
Yeah.
The cops are actually helping a crime wave in Gotham.
I like this.
Other breaking news. Water. Wet. Are we covering this? Or people don't buy papers? People don't buy papers, period, Ken. Perry, in this kind of story, you're making a choice about who matters and who's worth it.
Did you even go to? Did you even go to college, Kent?
How did he get this job?
Lois Lane, guarantee you.
No match. My guy's in the crime lab. Never seen one before.
It's called a bullet.
I
You shoot people with
was excited when they announced it back with Man of Steel, but I'm really happy that Lawrence Fishburne is Perry White. I think he's a great Perry White.
Who gave
Oh yeah.
prototype military rounds?
Totes my goats.
And I like, some people don't, I like Amy Adams as Lois Lane. She's way smarter Lois Lane than the other ones. The other ones were like, always the damsel in distress.
Yeah, she's going out in the field. See?
no extra leg room.
I love this.
Economy plus.
Coach!
Coach.
So, why didn't you tell me?
Jeez, why don't you spank her in the ass when you walk up and sneak behind her like that?
It's kind of dangerous.
That is why I didn't tell you.
Lane, don't you have a plane to catch?
Yes, sir.
Benefit for the library of Metropolis. Someone on the committee requested that Clark Kent cover it. Probably some old charity crone who's got a thing for nerds.
I like how he keeps calling him like a nerd and pushover. Is it the glasses, really?
That's what glasses do to you, I guess.
Make guys smarter and girls hotter.
I always get told I look like Clark Kent when I wear my glasses. I don't see it.
Well, especially with the beard.
I know.
Was the secret to health.
I like that line. Kentucky Mash is the secret to health.
This was his room. I kept it just the same.
It's a sweet man cave.
Maybe one day Dad will come back if I just keep everything the same.
Some bourbon now.
The magical thinking of orphan boys.
I'm blocking the import license for your mineral.
I like this. He cracks a little bit at that. He's like, he did not like that.
Like he knew, he knew it would happen.
Oh, it's all part of his master plan. Did you see what the bottle was? What kind of bourbon is it? What would
don't
Lex
know.
Luthor drink, bourbon-wise?
I don't know.
Eagle Rare. Probably something more expensive. He's probably got a bottle of Pappy or something. My neighbor actually has a 30-year-old bottle of Pappy.
It's insane.
Whatever you like. Take a bucket of piss and call it Granny's peach tea.
Foreshadowing.
That's funny later. Yeah.
Call it true.
foreshadow.
You won't fall a fly on me.
But I like how she doesn't like. I mean, I know she ends up biting it, and she's like freaked out in the moment. But all the way up to that point, she's like, "No, I don't trust this guy.
Yep.
Like, he's bad news."
He's bad news bears.
Just one thing in this room.
And I think a lot of this, honestly, him being weird, is kind of on purpose, just to get under her skin.
Now we know better now, don't we? The devils don't come from hell beneath us, no. No, they come from the sky.
Yep, that was a good one. We heard that in the first teaser trailer.
Mm-hmm. Which is what got us like,
Oh my god!
what?
And when we went to the like special fan IMAX version of it, where they had the extra 5 seconds at the end of Superman and Batman charging at each other, and again, I felt like we were like the only two in that theater, like freaking out. Like,
Oh yeah.
like what are you? We live in an area where there's not a lot of like huge.
Dude, if we lived in LA,
Be like, ah!
or something. Oh God.
So she was 35 when she died.
Sure.
I just lined up the dates. This scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, this freaked me the hell out.
Because at first I'm like, what? Because it doesn't, like, say dream sequence. So at first you think, oh, he's just going to visit the grave.
Nope. Yeah, this scared the shit out of me. 3, 2, oh.
Or now. I like how he's got a babe there. Just this is normal. He's the playboy.
Like he doesn't even know her name.
And that happened in the comics and everything, but in the Nolan version, like, Batman was such a recluse.
Yeah.
Like, he never went out and did anything. Like,
They tore up the place.
Batman Begins, he did for a little bit, because remember, Alfred was like, you know, you better, you know, take up a sport or something to explain all these injuries, like polo. I'm not taking polo, Alfred. I love how snarky Alfred is.
Waynes won't inherit an empty wine cellar. Not the best likely to be a next generation.
Nice.
He's so snarky. Like, you know they've been together for a long time.
Oh yeah.
This is every call made from the Russians' phone. 2 mentions of business with the white Portuguese, and it's continually transmitting blacked out data to the personal residence.
Detective.
Yes.
Fucking brilliant detective.
The white Portuguese.
You know what, man? And I think a lot of the flack from this movie, and I like both. Obviously, I do, but I just think there was a lot of story in this movie, and people weren't used to that from a superhero movie. Like a lot of, like, you know, thinking and talking scenes, exposition,
Especially a DC movie.
Yeah, like most people, when they think superhero movie, it's like bombastic, fight scenes every 5 minutes, you know, that kind of thing. So it's like, when you're watching this, I think a lot of people, like the casual fan, was turned off by it. It's like, oh man, there's just like nothing going on right now. It's like, oh, there's a lot.
Actually, there's a lot if you pay attention.
That's such a good Batsuit.
But with a Marvel movie, I love this.
It's just a little touch. They don't harp on it. They don't say, like, they could have went, like, you know, in that scene back and forth with Alfred. It's like, you know, this is an Ultimate Edition extra. You can see Bruce Wayne's ass. He even showers so broodingly. But they could have done something so, like, oh yeah, what about Jason? Like, they could have done something like that, but they didn't. They just little hint.
What if they did that but didn't show the suit? Because I think that would have now that you say that.
I don't know.
Now that you say that, I feel like that would have hit home, like, big time. Like what in the scene where it's like, if there's even a 1% chance.
This is stupid. How does Clark Kent not know who Bruce Wayne is? You are a horrible reporter. You're a horrible human being.
What I was saying.
Fuck,
I
sorry.
hate you. I hate you. Damn it. What was I saying?
What were we talking about? Uh-oh. There
Hell
she
with
is.
it.
There she is.
Forgot it. God.
You think they're going to be a thing? Because
No, I don't.
They've been a thing in, like, the show at points, like the animated series, and in some comic books.
I don't think so.
I mean, she's older than him. By a lot. I love that. I love that.
No, when the speech where it's like, if there's even like a 1% chance that he's a threat, we need to take it, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Put it in there.
In that scene, like, what about Jason? That would have been cool. I'm sorry, I would have liked it.
We would have found it cool.
But no one else would have.
But if you're not a comic book fan, you're like, what? See, because what that Robin suit does is everybody recognizes the Robin suit. You know what I mean? Everybody recognizes that. It's kind of like the Superman symbol or something. You recognize that. If you just say Jason, Because then everybody in the audience who doesn't know Jason Todd is going to be like, what the hell? Who's Jason? What?
Right.
But yes, we both would have went, like, as soon as he said that.
May I help you, Mr. Wayne?
I just thought the bathroom was down here. I must have. That last martini was too.
That works in every movie. Like when someone's doing something sneaky at a party, it's like, oh, I thought this was the bathroom. Like,
Like those shoes.
we should try that. Like, just like try to steal something from a museum.
Oh, totally.
I swear Nick Cage did that too, in like National Treasure.
Maybe.
Books are knowledge, and knowledge is power.
I like this.
And I am. No. What am I?
Gotta hate him.
No, I if you listen to what he's saying, it really
Sweet pain among men is
This.
having knowledge with no power, because that is paradoxical, and
knowledge without power. That is the bittersweet part about being men, and that's why he hates Superman, because he's so smart, but he has no power to use his knowledge. But Superman has all this power, but not the knowledge to use it. I just love the little hints of Wonder Woman. Just a little hint.
My foundation has already issued a statement in support of books.
In support of books.
Pretty girl, bad habit, don't quote me.
Yes.
What's your position of bad vigilante in Gotham? Daily Planet. Wait, do I own this one?
Oh my God, he's perfect.
Good people living in fear.
Who?
Don't believe everything you hear, son.
Son. He calls him son. Now this.
Hold on.
Criticizing those who think they're above the laws. Don't hypocritical. Put yourself.
Just hold on.
Every time your hero saves a cat out of a tree, you write a puff-piece editorial. Not an alien who, if he wanted to, could burn the whole place down. There wouldn't be a damn thing we could do to stop.
I think they know. They know.
Well, here's the thing.
For some reason.
I don't know if Batman knows yet, but I guarantee you Clark Kent knows.
History with freaks dressed like clowns.
I love that. Love that so much.
I think Clark Kent knows. Just because, the X-ray vision and shit, and he can kind of piece it together, especially with the. I like the sound it makes when he hits
And
him.
he's taller than Superman, too. He is bigger than Superman. Oh my God.
well, you're welcome. You should opt to harbor more often, though. I'd love to show you my labs. Maybe we could partner on something. My R&D is up to all sorts of no good.
I bet. Sounds like a real Doomsday.
Shut up.
See, right here, Clark knows. But
Yeah.
I love that he's picking up. Like,
Yeah.
He's picking up his signal. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. But I really do think that Bruce Wayne knows something's up.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to know.
What if he went like, hold on. He took the glasses off like, holy shit. It's you. Have you seen the Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah,
That's
hilarious.
hilarious. Listen to the music. I love when they show her. Just a little twang of her theme. Ready? That's cold chills right there, man. And I even like how her outfit is kind of Wonder Woman-y, like with the gold bars, kind of like there, and the bracelets. What if he just plowed through that cake?
That would have been hilarious. It's like, oh, I'll buy the cake. I don't know.
I like this little device here because, when it was happening, it's like, okay, well, how can Batman get away from Superman right now?
Yeah.
And it gives more time for Superman to be Superman in this movie. Make him seem like a hero. Not so brooding. Only Batman's allowed to be brooding. This whole part gives me goosebumps when they all
It's cool.
touch him.
Yeah, when you saw this, when I saw this in the trailer, I had no idea what was going on because they were all trying to touch him. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, and the music, it's such a good theme for him.
Like, I had no idea what the hell this was.
Now, when it comes to composers, John Williams, movie-wise, takes the cake. But if you're talking about superhero movies only, Hans Zimmer is probably number one, right?
Yeah.
We have to understand that this is a paradigm shift. We have to start thinking beyond politics.
Dude, like the music hit. I mean, it's the whole deal. The visual and the music hit in Man of Steel, where he puts his fist on the ground and flies for the first time.
I love that. When
And
he just
in the dirt, starts to circle around his fists.
yeah.
Kentucky.
State-level interventions should give us all pause.
What if Superman like blew up the bottom of that rocket and then saved it just to look good, like save the top?
You know, that's probably it.
Oh, and this shot in the trailer,
It's very cool.
he's just like shoulder pressing.
See, but he looks a lot bigger. So does he?
He
just,
looks ginormous right there.
So does he just get bigger when he uses his power?
No, I think it's just. Well, that's.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I'm surprised he did this movie.
You're surprised?
Yeah, because he's kind of talked shit about movies before. Like, you know, he likes to point out scientific inaccuracies.
It's awesome.
But I'm like, this movie is only a scientific inaccuracy. I guess Superman is, I guess, possible. Talking about the alien side of it. I don't know. We don't know what's out there.
Stop right there. All right, Alex Jones.
You don't know what's out there. I'm not saying Superman's real. I'm saying that there could be a planet where if somebody came here because of the difference in our atmosphere and whatever, they would react differently. Not the same, but they would react differently.
Like, die?
Possibly. There is. Smile, dude. Go do an interview or something.
Do a press conference.
I like her as Ma Kent. And Costner as Pa Kent was awesome in Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
And Kurt Russell not Kurt Russell. What am I saying? Why do I say Kurt Russell? Why am I not thinking of his name? This is
It's on the tip of my tongue, too.
What do I need to travel for?
Is it Kurt Russell?
No, Kurt Russell was Ego from Guardians.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is killing me.
Will Ferrell.
Shut up.
I got this. I got this.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Dude, as soon as I see the name...
This is all new stuff too.
Never seen a metal like this.
Never seen a metal like this.
Dark black box. Who could find out? Nobody would want to. Maybe they gave them out to the rebels to test in theater. Using live soldiers as guinea pigs?
Ooh.
Russell Crowe.
Yep.
Did
Did you see my name?
Did you
see my phone, you fucker?
No. Your hand's right here. No, I remembered it because I thought of Les Mis.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. But him as Jor-El.
Kurt Russell Crowe.
That's why I said Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
But him as Jor-El was awesome.
Yeah.
This is all new too. And this is another piece of his plan.
Alright, shh. I haven't seen this. Oh boy.
Three guesses.
I wonder.
I think this is when the F-bomb is.
Who the hell are you?
Just a man. What the fuck do you want?
There it is. Oh, he said it.
To help you stand for something.
Metaphorically, I guess. You should probably sit down.
It's like, hey, you might want to sit down for this.
Wow.
He made me half a man. My wife walked out on me. I can't even piss.
Wait,
Standing up.
didn't he, like, put a picture of, like, his wife and kids by the memorial?
Take care of me.
It's all part of Lex's plan. This is why he kills the guy with the bat brand, because Lex paid him to. They're not just killing people with the bat brand. It's like, oh, you got the bat brand, I'm going to kill you. Lex is doing it, so then when Clark figures out, it's like, oh, the Batman's marking people up for death. Batman's a bad dude. Why stand next to this dude? Find a new friend. That's rough.
Yep. Wow. That's pretty cool. It's explaining a lot.
Wrong room, miss.
Secretary Swalowski hasn't been returning my phone calls.
I like him in this and Man of Steel.
If you'd like an interview, Major Ferris is just outside that door.
You're treating me like a stranger?
I'm treating you like a reporter.
Ooh.
Is the U.S. providing experimental military arms to rebels in Africa?
You know, with balls like yours, you belong in here.
That's a good
I
one.
love that line.
A tinfoil hat.
No, not tin.
Yeah.
But it's metal.
This edition here has already explained a lot about this movie.
We haven't been told the truth.
That I either had questions or I knew why they did it, but they didn't show it.
Yeah.
Some rogue combatant to rescue her and people died. Don't invent a conspiracy theory to put back his halo.
Ooh.
Or yours.
Ooh.
He had some really good lines. For the short period of time he was in this movie.
To your Dropbox to find copy. There's copy, all right. Nothing about football. Nothing about friends of the Metropolis Library. Just the goddamn Gotham bat thing I told you not to pursue. The police won't help. The press has to do the right thing. You don't get to decide what the right thing is. When the planet was founded, it stood for something, Perry. And so could you if it was 1938, but it's not 1938. WPA ain't hiring no more. Apples don't cost a nickel. Not in here, not out there. You drop this thing.
God, Morpheus? Damn.
Taking on the Batman.
I do. I want to see it.
Doesn't want us to think of him as American anymore.
I thought Jon Stewart had retired at this point.
No.
2016, he wasn't retired yet?
Well. Actually, I think he was. I think you're right.
He thinks it's too on the nose.
What is going on back here? Guys, come on, let's go. Get yourselves together.
I think that was an Ultimate Edition thing, too.
Mm-hmm.
Because now they go into the party scene.
I like Jon Stewart, though.
Oh, yeah.
He's awesome.
He always plays it down the middle. Like, he'll call out the left and the right on their BS.
That's why I love him.
Now, some scholars insist that it never happened. But I believe it's the action perfectly in keeping with a king who's also a psychopathic killer.
She's got this, like...
It's the culmination of 14 years curating,
It's this weird kind of, like,
finally got
sophisticated beauty about her. Like,
She's like a queen.
or a goddess. The daughter of Zeus.
Yeah.
It's a triumph.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. I never understood that museum. It's like, enjoy it. Like, just look. Okay, can I touch it? Like, can I play with it?
It's a fake. Real was sold in 98 on the black market. Now it hangs.
Over the bed of the Sultan of Hajar.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
It's like you're barking up the wrong tree, buddy.
Stories like my life.
Is it stunning if you steal from another thief?
Who are you?
Someone interested in the same man you are.
Is that right?
I believe Mr. Luthor is a photograph that belongs to me.
Did you get it?
As it happens, no, I didn't.
The data you copied is military-grade encryption.
You know, that dress, 9 out of 10, man, will let you get away with anything.
But you're the 10.
Well, I'm guessing I'm the first.
Oh, I love that line.
See through that, babe, as I'm all attacked. You don't know me. But I know what you look like, you.
Oh, I don't think you've ever known a woman like me. You know, it's true what they say about little boys. Born with no natural inclination to share. I think it's still your drive. I borrowed it. You'll find it in the glove compartment of your car. Mr. Wade?
I don't know.
She's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think there's a little flirting going on there.
I don't think so. I think over time she's learned that she is drop dead gorgeous and can use it.
This is gonna take a while. Ugh, that's horrible. Download speed. This. Ready? Listen.
You don't have to do this with your hand. I can hear it.
This
is not helping.
All his nightmares start with the sound of the World Engine. That's cool. Now, I, as a comic book fan, loved all of this, but I guarantee you a casual fan is going, what in the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah.
Like, parademons, a big giant desert with volcanoes, and Batman in a trip. What happened?
Like Mad Max up in here.
It is like Mad Max, very much so. Good call.
Yeah, I also loved this damn scene, man.
This damn scene. Cool little trivia fact when they do the the one-shot take fight scene in here, where it's going around the circle and showing him just mowing people down. The camera starts inside the truck, and it's a one-shot, but it was an IMAX camera, so what they had to do was the top of the truck was opened up. They took it off, and as soon as the camera left, as it's panning around, it closed back up. So when it came around, it looked normal again.
Huh.
I like Batman in the trench coat. It's a cool look.
Tactical.
Yeah, we got it.
I don't believe you.
It's a long dream.
I'm sorry.
Oh, this scene's cool. God.
I like this no he does. Because it's muffled because of his... And I like how he doesn't have to... He's got like a thing in there that does it for him.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Ready?
No!
I like that.
No!
I mean, he's killing people now, but
Oh, yeah. Well,
it's a
it's
dream.
also a dream, so... So it opened, and then as it pans around, it closes, is what you said?
Because it's all a one-shot take. And they had to do that to even get it out of there. What?
I guess it had a lot of time to close. Yeah, this is when you start to be like,
What the
hell's going on here?
The parademons coming in? Oh, I like this. Ready? The head slam. Dude, he's
Pile
so
driver.
strong in these movies. Like, oh!
Dead.
Oh! That was like... So I saw a Vine someone put together where it was that kick, and then it cut to Chris Tucker from the first Rush Hour, and he's like, all right, which one of y'all just kicked me? But the way he...
That's awesome. And they kneel.
Well, here's the thing. I'm glad, obviously we figured it out, but when we saw the trailers and we saw these people kneeling with the Superman symbol on their side, like,
Oh, yeah.
it's like, holy... what's going on? And
This look, though.
if you're a comic book fan, you obviously know this is the Injustice future where Superman becomes like a tyrant ruler. Now the Flash thing coming up, I don't think is a dream.
No.
I think that's real.
Yeah. Definitely.
Now ready? The eye black's gone as well. That happens every time in every Batman movie. In all the Christian Bale ones and the Michael Keaton ones, whenever the mask comes off, the eye black goes off too. What does that mean, though? You took her from me. You took Lois from me. Did Batman do something that made Lois die? Did he make a choice between saving other people and saving Lois? Yes. I love this.
Dude.
And I like how he's got to wear a different suit when he's going through time. He's kind of got like a 5 o'clock shadow, like Flash does.
What's he saying?
You were always right about him.
When Superman goes bad, fear him.
You have to find us. Is Batman going to die in Justice League? So then, like...
I don't know about Batman, but I think Bruce Wayne will.
We get a new Batman, maybe? If that happens, don't blame... We have not seen the movie. You cannot call us for a spoiler, like, if we haven't seen it yet. I don't think this was in the original either. No, maybe it was. I can't remember. Now... There's this thing where, so when it shows the metahuman files,
yeah,
it's like, okay, why do they have logos? like why do they have their hero logos?
I don't know.
A lot of people were mad about that. Somebody made a fan theory, and I kind of like it, is that these people are already kind of superheroes that have done stuff, like, because we saw the Flash and Suicide Squad.
Okay.
And we saw a cameo of Aquaman and stuff.
Guess.
So they've already done some superhero work. So that's how, like, they just put it on there. Like, this is the Flash's file. And I'll buy it for now.
But what about the Cyborg file?
Maybe Cyborg's been doing some stuff. You don't know.
I doubt it.
Carrying a dirty bomb. What is it carrying? It's a weapon. It's a rock. A mineral capable of weakening Kryptonian cells. The first sample big enough to meet.
And you know what? I was excited. I mean, I actually was one of the people who was happy that they casted Ben Affleck as Batman. But at the same time, I was also, like, worried, like, am I going to be able to be like, that's, am I going to be able to watch this and not be like, oh, that's Ben Affleck? And I can.
Right.
Like, he feels like a different actor in this movie than when I watch him in other stuff.
Definitely, yeah.
What's next?
He's good.
He has the power to wipe out the entire human race, and if we believe there's even a 1% chance.
I love that line.
What about Jason?
I was gonna do it. Right? Where is it?
20 years in Gotham, Alfred. We've seen what promises are worth. How many good guys are left? How many stayed that way?
Now, what does that mean? It could be a Two-Face reference also, because Two-Face was good and then he went bad. But it could be a Red Hood thing too. This is
new. All right, quiet.
Most of the stuff that's new is Clark Kent stuff.
What happened to an inmate in Santos?
I can't give out that information.
Somebody shut that kid up. Bat her up.
The hell?
That was his wife, the guy who got killed in prison. Or not his wife, I guess.
But he was a father. He was that too. They took him out of Gotham Central and moved him to Metropolis. Inside they know. When Mother Markle over guards don't care, that's the judge. One man decides who lives. How is that justice?
Okay, but your kid's father was a really shitty person.
Yeah, like
Why are you defending him?
the guy with the brand, right?
Yeah.
Human trafficking?
Didn't it say human trafficking? Like, that's pretty horrible.
Yeah.
So, really, screw him. Why should you care?
Kid, I would be crying too. Like, that's all stressful.
I love this.
Where does he go?
Where does he go? Where does he go?
Clicks his heels 3 times, goes back to Kansas, I suppose.
Smallville. Smallville. And now we get into some batty goodness. Batman.
I get it. It's just the way you say things.
Batty goodness.
Yeah.
Batty goodness. It's Batman.
This reminds me of Arkham City. Just,
Like, looking from above.
Yep. Get the detective vision. You can see all the guys in blue.
That shot is so good.
It's perfect.
That's straight out of Dark Knight Returns.
Perfect.
Straight out of Dark Knight Returns. A lot of the things in this movie, and obviously the mech suit.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people in the trailer were like, wait, does Batman have a gun? Like, no guns, no killing. Where's the fun in that? And even me, during the scene, was like, what's the gun for? Is he going to kill him? Again, trackers. Beep, 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 beep. I am following you.
You think the beeping would just
Give it away?
Yeah, like, they would clearly hear the think.
I'm glad that dude got out of the way in time, because that guy was not stopping. That truck was just plowing through.
Oh my god.
This is the best Batmobile, in my opinion. It's like the perfect baby. If the Tumbler and Michael Keaton's Batmobile had a baby, this is it. Because it's got like the shell of the Tumbler, but like it's way more agile.
Yeah. It's badass. God. I love how it takes a car.
You know how much skill this shot coming up takes? The timing of this? Yeah, all those people in that car are dead. That are rolling around.
Oh, you think?
This. Calls the bank shot and 3 points for Gryffindor. Does that say Jeep? Does that say Jeep? Like Jeep makes them? Now, again, I'm okay with all this killing right here because this is a different Batman. He's changed. But again, I think he changes at the end of the movie again.
Yeah.
But all this is like a singular story Batman. Yeah, that
Like,
all those people are dead.
They're dead.
This is a like brand new, no pun intended, brand new Batman. That, dude, the handles on that semi are amazing. I remember that rocket launcher from Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2.
Locks on. Yeah.
It would like go up in the air first, and then come
That's
down.
a javelin.
Yeah, yep, good call.
God, I'm a nerd.
Now, here's my thing about this. Now, this is just a civilian in the gas tanker. Does he die? Or does it just blow up the gas tank? No, it just blows up the gas tanker.
What do you
part.
think?
It just blew up the gas tanker part.
No, I'd say he's dead.
No, because see, look, the front didn't have anything happen to him.
No, the civilian in the car that made it blow up
No,
is
that wasn't
dead.
a civilian.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, I'm talking about the guy in the front of the gas tanker. That guy's dead. He just got smooshed. This is a weird, like, slow-mo. Like, it goes slow-mo there for some weird reason. But it's very much like the Arkham Knight Batmobile.
Oh,
too.
yeah. That game was fun as hell,
Oh,
man.
dude. Now, when you were in the Batmobile, it felt not so Batman-y. Like, when you were you were turning it into a tank.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
this shot.
I thought it was still cool.
This shot
Oh my. Just like, hood.
Motherfucker.
You motherfucker. Boink.
Yeah, we got a new follower on Stardust. Stardust Tater.
Stardust Tater.
Tater salad white. Ron. Tater salad.
How does Superman lose fights? I'm sorry.
Because he's too... It's like the Captain America thing. Like, his morals get the best of him sometimes. And he's like, I'm not going to kill him. But Batman doesn't have as much...
Next time they shine your light, let's go. Don't go to him. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
But Batman stands right up like, fuck you, dude. Do you bleed? Oh, this takeoff. You will. Oh, it's so good. I love the cave entrance. That's very comic booky right there. And I like how when it comes in, like, you have to be Batmobile size or you ain't making it. Ready?
Yeah.
All that CG, and then right there it molds. That's real.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
That's
almost
good.
like the entrance was made just
be
for the
secret.
Batmobile.
Well, to be secret. Dude, the Batsuit's so good. It's my favorite Batsuit. I like the cape. It's like a hefty cape.
I love how they're like in the beginning is like, oh, it's the fat bat suit.
When your Amazon Prime finally shows up. It's like when they barely make the 2-day shipping date. Oh my god, we barely made it. We had to like run through yards. Again, the tracker
That
is
tracker
like
thing?
weep, 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 weep.
What if Batman like straight up took out his own tracker when he plowed through that truck?
That would be shitty.
Yeah.
Although I don't know why he needed it, because he did kind of know that it was going to Lex, right?
He saw the LexCorp.
Maybe. I don't know. She gets a real shit under the stick in this movie. Because she's in that courtroom when it blows up. And he's the one that goes, go save my seat. What a piece of shit. What a savage.
Too much like the Joker, I think. Sorry.
I went into the desert, people died. It keeps me awake, it should. If you think that Superman is a murderer, then throw it away.
It is pouring. It's raining cats and dogs out here. Raining cats and super dogs. Crypto.
Shut up, please.
Did you ever watch it? There was a
Yes.
cartoon. Crypto the super dog.
Yep.
That was in the comics too. At some point. I don't know if it's still like a canon DC thing, is that Superman has his super dog.
Where'd it come from?
I don't know his origin, dude. I don't know Crypto's origin. It's a cool name though. Like if you got a dog, name it Crypto, that'd be cool. Like I think he should have had like a, like just kind of a does it, like I said, don't go bald yet, but like just a shorter haircut. I don't think it needed to be the locks.
You're not a killer. A threat. I never wanted this world happy.
God, the music is so good.
Be their hero. Be their monument. Be their angel. Be anything they need you to be.
You turn up a little bit.
Or be none of it. You don't know this world a thing. You never did.
She's right.
Yeah.
She's right.
Is this new?
Yeah, all this stuff is new. And this, again, really drives home the Luthor's plan part of this. Like why...
Uh-oh.
She's like, I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't really care. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of fuck this shit. I'm out. She's got some guns on her. Pretty jacked for a senator. That bicep vein. Jacked. She must go to Planet Fitness.
Her curves.
Okay. This is all new.
I didn't tell you the truth.
CIA thinks the desert was a setup.
And this is where it's all coming together.
Yeah, this is all new. Well,
The metal was developed by a private company.
What company?
I think I remember this part though.
This is.
Yeah, this is it. This is the.
He also had private security contractors in the desert.
But all this other stuff, like meddled in. It's like it makes me mad.
That they didn't show it.
Yeah.
First. Yeah, that's what I've been saying this whole time.
Just make a good movie.
Give us the best movie you can.
They know he'd show up because they know who Superman is already, and they know you.
The Senate hearing is expected to get underway in any minute now, and of course, the big unknown in all of this is...
That's good CG right there.
That is what they're really waiting to
What, the chair?
No, like him not having legs.
Oh.
Because what they do is they put like the green screen thing over his legs.
Come here to tell him to wake up. This is flesh and blood. He has delivered a war here.
God, he's Bruce Wayne, man. Like I see him, I see Bruce Wayne.
This is what war looks like. I have nothing.
There are plenty of people, sir, who would say he's their hero.
He is not a hero.
Grace, can you get Greg up here, please? Right now.
Please.
God.
You say please?
An anonymous source.
He is Bruce Wayne. Like, he's more Bruce Wayne than Bruce Wayne has ever been. Ooh.
Where the hell's Perry at? Get some grub? So Lex paid that woman to say all that stuff about Superman. See how like frightened she was? Like, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah?
Oh. Oh, it's horrible. The explosion scared the shit out of us in the theater, though. I was not expecting that at all.
The Committee on Superman is soft on security. Greg, why hasn't he been getting our checks? He is, Mr. Wayne. We just check from the Victims Fund every month. He returns them.
He's not returning them. Who do you think's returning them?
I
Dun,
wonder.
dun, dun. 3 guesses.
Why haven't I seen this?
And it's all just, it's feeding into Superman's anger, feeding into Batman's anger, and it's like this is why they're fighting at the end.
Lex
What a
Luthor.
sight that'd be.
Lex Luthor's just like the Zemo.
Yeah, I mean, in a way.
Not doing much, but just kind of setting the dominoes up on both sides and just...
You know, contrary to most people, I actually like, you know, because you had to have them team up at the end of the movie. Like, you had, like, what are they going to do? Like, end the movie them hating each other? You're going to have to do Justice League. Like,
Yeah.
But I don't mind Doomsday being that thing, the device. Some people also suggested, why not, like, it could have been Lex, like, in the mech suit Lex. But
yeah.
I would have had to have a different Lex for that.
Exactly.
Let's tie up some loose ends here. Make sure she doesn't open her mouth anymore.
Oh, shit. Really? Really?
Ooh.
Wow.
Why is this all cut out? God, it makes it, yeah, what a sight that would be. I love it. You got some Superman fangirls over there. And then you got the Westboro Baptist Church, like, people. Like, that guy's totally a Westboro a neo-Nazi Superman hater with the shaved side of the head. That
Dude.
guy. Imagine going to work
Because he's just strutting
Like-
through. Like, what is anyone going to do to Superman?
I love this guy. He's like, oh shit. Hey, can I sit?
It's like, get out of the way, get out of the way.
Packed house. Try the veal. Tip your waitresses. He starts doing stand-up. I would say, how about that airline food, but I don't fly. Commercial.
At the outset that I'm grateful to our witness for coming before us today.
In the theater, I thought she was talking to Superman at first there.
We talk to each other. We act by the consent of the governed.
All right.
I have sat here before to say that shadow interventions will not be tolerated by this committee.
She's starting to
Neither will I.
get a little nervous. She's like, whoa.
Yep. She knows what's up.
Today is a day for truth.
Yeah.
Because only by speaking
And I get the whole collateral damage thing, and it is bad. But at the same time, if Superman just doesn't do anything, Zod kills every human on the planet.
Say it again. What'd you say?
So I understand the collateral damage thing. He should have probably taken Zod somewhere outside the city to fight him. But at the same time, if he doesn't do anything, Zod kills everybody on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
So,
we create a
it's kind of a give and take. But at the same time, he was Superman for like 5 minutes. So he didn't really have a lot of,
True.
This look that she has, though, is terrifying. Because she knows immediately that she's fucked.
This right here, though,
Oh, that's terrifying.
couldn't Superman have done something?
No, because it was lead-lined. Couldn't see it.
He can't see through lead?
No. That's always been a thing of Superman.
Oh.
And that's why, in the Ultimate Edition, they go later, it's like, the chair was made out of the same thing as the bullet. And Lois is like, he couldn't stop it because he couldn't see it. I love this.
This right here, the look he has. Because he just...
It's sadness, but at the same time, it's...
Guilt.
You got guilt in there. You got anger.
Anger.
Like, how spoiled are we? Like, I'll tell you what. This is what I said to somebody the other day who is not a Batman vs Superman fan. I say, if this exact movie, like, don't change a thing. This exact movie comes out in 2005. People are shitting their pants over this movie. Like, because think about the Superman movies we got up to that point. People are going insane.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my god. But I think we're kind of spoiled. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be amazing, or people just, like, brush it off. This is all new. Him saving some people out of there. Of course, he saves the hot girl. He's feeling guilty as shit right now.
So since he's helping them, and people are seeing him, like, helping the people out of the building, can they really still say that he did this?
Well, the news can spin things in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Because then he... Right.
Yeah, he leaves.
He leaves.
Boom.
I love the way he takes off. I like the jet streams behind him. But the news later, I think it's like right up in the scene, goes like, well, he left, he saved some people, but then rushed out, leaving people to wonder, is Superman like at fault at all here? Because he kind of rushed out of here to go talk to his dead dad in the mountains, which is my least favorite scene in this entire movie. It makes like no sense.
Like, where the hell have you been?
Dude, he dresses nice to go chop wood. Like ascot and everything. That's super important too. Well, You see how the check had the burning Capitol building on it.
Yeah.
So that definitely tells you Lex was sending those checks back because to make it look like the other guy was sending the checks back to get Batman pissed off. Because that kind of makes... Now, it's like, why would Lex do that? That guy is the one who blew up the building. He planted the bomb in his own chair.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He was sending a message. You're going to shit your pants here in a second. So this was, Batman stole his kryptonite. But we didn't really see how he stole it. We get a little security cam footage.
Straight up Arkham.
Why did you cut that out? Why cut that out? You know how much we'd have flipped out in the theater?
A lot.
Like it's like he grabs them with his cape like it's a hand. Like,
yep.
That's like when you're on top of the gargoyle and you press Y.
Yeah, you go down and get
Silent
him, and
takedown.
then they hang off the gargoyle.
That's cool. But that's all you need to see. You didn't need to see him busting through the whole thing. Just that little thing, and then that. Like I said, I love the new Batarangs too. They're more like a throwing star than because the ones in the Nolan ones were cool, but they were so small.
Yeah, they looked like yeah.
What a creep.
I didn't see it. Standing right there, I didn't see it.
Actually, he was sitting.
No,
I get it.
Oh, shut up.
All this time, we've lived my life by my father's side.
Which one?
He longs for a ghost. Thinking I'm here to do good.
And that's the difference between this Superman and the other Superman. Like in the other movies, is like this Superman really is so conflicted because he had one father figure telling him, you are going to be a god to these people, you are going to be their hero, their savior, and then you have his Earth dad going, the people of Earth are not ready for you. They're going to shun you, and they're gonna push you away, and they're gonna blame you for things. If you're there for them, if you're there for them, they're gonna find a way for you to be at fault, and if you're not there for them, they're gonna blame you for that too. And they're both right in a way. And Superman's got to walk this weird middle ground. And it's something, and again, it's why I love Man of Steel so much, because it's like, in my opinion, you can't have, in this day and age, the Christopher Reeve Boy Scout Superman anymore. I don't think you can. I don't think it works in this world. At least, it doesn't work as an origin story of him just starting out that way. This is gross. Just go into the water.
At least take your shoes off.
I can't remember. Was this the the birthing chamber place that they had, or I don't remember.
Yeah, it was.
I always liked those things.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Zod's symbol on that one. Doesn't look like an S to me. The look on his face here. It's a little goofy.
Analysis reveals ship operating at 37% efficiency. Would you like to assume command?
37% ain't bad.
Yes, I would.
Very well. Let's begin. The Kryptonian archive contains knowledge from 100,000 different worlds.
Now that's cool. Like, he's just sitting there.
This training right here, dude.
If this doesn't get
He's
you
getting
like
pissed.
If this doesn't get you just crunk to go lift some weights.
When he's doing the pull-ups with the plates, it's like, damn, dude.
I like how I like the scars, the battle damage. Look how busy. Like, Jesus Christ. It's like,
How
it's
many
like 3 plates.
Jeez.
Well, it's like, dude, you're about to go fight Superman. You may want to take a day off. Like, rest up. Like,
No days off.
take some aminos or something. Like
Hashtag no
this.
days off.
When he gets into the end and he yells, because that burns like up in here. Like I like how he used the old school weights. Like he's not using some fancy like rich like. That's a lot of weight. It's like now I gotta take a week off before I fight Superman. I'm a little worse for wear.
We're in some cryotherapy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, go do some cryo.
Get some cryo.
He's gotta have a cryotherapy there.
No, look at their logos.
It's their logos. Who designed these? LexCorp has their own logo designers for their metahumans they find. I like all of the cameo footage things except for Cyborg's.
I actually like his a lot.
I think the CGI is terrible in the Cyborg one. The CGI didn't. It's fine. It didn't look good. Like when he's like, it's floating towards him. It's like like it looks really fake. I like how when they show her, they just barely play the music a little bit. You get that here too. The dun 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 dun. I like how it's all.
See,
the
when I
actors.
first saw this, I'm like, is that Chris Pine? What?
Hells yeah. Wonder Woman was really, really good.
God, it's badass.
Alexander Luthor.
So you think that's like a wax body? Because that's not Michael Shannon. They didn't bring him there to like get him naked and drag him into a pool.
Right. Maybe they did.
Maybe. Kandor. The bottled city of Kandor. This makes zero sense in any movie or TV show. Again, not a problem with this, just in all movies and TVs. Dude, cut your forearm or something. Why cut, like, right there? Like, whenever people need blood, they go right for the hand. It's like, I'm gonna cut right up here.
On the outside of the forearm, yeah.
It's like, I want to make this look painful and cool, even though there's no one around. Now, this is not in the movie, but the deformities, they say none shall give birth to a deformity anymore, but there was a reason for that. They outlawed them. Krypton used to create these deformities like Doomsday. They'd be called planet killers, and they go and basically ravage planets so they could outpost them, colonize.
Yeah.
Which explains his frickin' like explosion lightning power, which is cool as shit.
I think they really should have saved Doomsday.
I feel like that's so stupid, though, to think. Like, if Superman wanted to kill all those people, he wouldn't have done it with a bomb. It's called laser vision. But that's what would happen. There'd be those people. There would definitely be those people. This scene
And
shouldn't be in
then
the movie.
this scene that makes no sense.
I mean,
Couldn't he just
here's
fly
the
there?
thing. It makes sense, and the conversation is good for Clark, and it helps his character. But the context of where that scene is, not only in the movie, but just like, I don't know. I like the conversation.
Couldn't he just have flown up there?
Oh yeah, I think it's more of a spiritual. Like he needs to take some time off. Superman was never real.
I guess.
Jackpot.
What they need to determine now is whether he had any help in planning and execution of the bombing, and they haven't ruled out the idea that Superman was a co-conspirator.
That seems really stupid, like to me. And now we wait for the fight. Like it's all the dominoes are in place.
Fight night.
That
Day
part
versus night.
got me hyped up.
Like, it got me hyped in the trailer, and it got me hyped when I saw the movie. Oh, you got me another one? Yeah. Oh. God, I I love warm soda.
It's not that warm. It's not room temp, but it's not cold. I don't think this was in the theatrical cut.
Nope. Evidence?
Yeah, this is that dude's house, the wheelchair guy. This is smart though.
It's all set up.
No, wait for it.
Not for her. I'm just saying.
He didn't know he was gonna die.
I'm saying it was all set up.
He just got groceries.
He just bought groceries. He didn't know he was going to die. So somebody set him up. Lex
That's what I'm
Luthor.
saying, yeah. That's what I was saying.
Oh, I thought you meant like they set up the scene.
Trouble creates a bomb out of a wheelchair and then alters it to reduce the blast. What do you mean? The inside of the chair is lined with lead.
Bam!
There it is. It's all lining up now.
Bam. See, this makes so much sense.
Here's my thing about this scene, though, is he talking to a ghost?
Maybe.
Because he's telling him a story that he's never heard before.
I don't know. Maybe the Kryptonians, they're more in touch with the fourth dimension. I don't know.
I mean, I'm just glad I get to see Costner as Pa Kent again. I mean, I think he's a great Pa Kent. I think he's awesome. Like, when he's about to die in that tornado and Superman's about to go out there and save him, and he just goes, no. Sup, Dad? Okay, he's got work gloves on.
And nothing else warm. Like, no hat.
All downhill from here. Down to the floodplain.
Down mountain, actually.
Down at the bottom of the world. I remember one season when water came bad. It couldn't have been 12. Dad had out the shovels and we went at it all night. We worked till I think I fainted, but we managed to stop the water. We saved the farm.
I love Costner.
Grandma baked me cake. Said I was a hero.
I just spilled this on my shirt.
Shirt you can get at T-Blocks.
Nice
.com.
plug. Save 10% off any order with the code IconicTBX.
I'm going to throw in the graphic. I don't care.
Oh, man.
Hey, this is a long video. We should be able to plug every now and then.
Yeah, just plug.
Plug away.
Did the nightmares ever stop?
And if you want to see this commentary a day earlier than anybody else, go support us on Patreon. It's always in the corner. Check out the description box. Go check out the cool rewards. Lots of cool stuff. Go help support the channel. Plug over.
We also haven't talked about our own T-shirt in a long time.
Oh yeah, we got a little supply of T-shirts left.
Yeah, we have our own T-shirts, guys. Go to iconiccomic.com. That's our website that we have.
Because we're legit.
Go on there. You can order your T-shirt.
What happened to Wayne Manor?
What did happen?
Did he like
Set it ablaze?
like at his birthday party from Batman Begins? It's all connected.
It's all canon.
I love this.
Older now than my father ever was. This may be the only thing I do that matters. 30 years of fighting criminals amounts to nothing. Criminals like weeds, Alfred. Pull one up, another grows in its place. This is not the future of the world. This is my legacy.
Oh.
You know, my father sat me down right here. Told me what Wayne Man was built on. Railroads, real estates. I'm one. First generation. Made their fortune trading with the French. Pelts and skins. They were hunters.
They were hunters.
He's gonna hunt.
And this line's pretty good too. So falls the house of Wayne.
So falls the house of Wayne.
He's such a good Alfred.
I really like from way earlier when that one guy was like, "There's a new anger in him."
There's a new kind of mean in him.
Yeah.
He is. He was like, he is angry and he is hunting. Isn't there somebody else who works there who could do this for you? Like, why are you sending the old lady out, like, in the creepy back alley?
Right?
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck that.
All she would have to do is scream and her son would be
Or
there,
run
right?
to the left or right. What?
God, that suit. Yeah,
Riddler?
I saw it. I seen it.
It's so sexy. She broke.
all that was for nothing.
He's calling him out. He's like,
Yep.
come fight me, bitch. Now, in the teaser trailer, like even before like the first one we saw, when it was this, it wasn't in the movie, but it was this, and then Superman was in the middle of the symbol, and then his eyes get red. I kind of wish that was in the movie, like, and they're staring each other down, like.
Yeah.
The bat signal is so stupid and impractical, like in reality, but it's like you can't not have it. You know what I mean? In the movies, like it's something that would totally only work in comic books.
Right. Like if you were shining light up at the sky,
It better be cloudy all the freaking
I was
time.
gonna say, like you need a cloud to shine it on.
Well, I mean, Gotham is
I guess.
pretty dark. This guy was also one of Crossbones' henchmen from Winter Soldier,
Yep.
like in the elevator scene.
Yep.
Yup.
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
Don't I know?
Why? You're smarter than this.
Clearly not. That's just
Like, just when I think you're smart, you go and pull this dumb shit.
Like if you if you see someone you think you know, you don't go up to them.
Excuse me. Do I know you?
You
I don't
just-
know. You should either know them or you don't.
Like you just like look at them awkwardly
That building
for
is
a few
tall.
seconds. You look at them, but then you just don't say anything. You just keep on about
Especially
your
if they're a
business.
creepy janitor.
Yeah.
At the same time, what if she was doing it on purpose to get caught?
Why would she want to get caught?
She seems pretty calm.
Because her boyfriend is Superman.
You right?
Like, yeah, I'd be pretty confident too. Like, yeah, I'm okay.
I think these are the best scenes with Lex in this movie. Up on this thing.
Laying low in the morning. Lola is Lex. Lois Lane.
The music.
It works perfectly for him.
Now the secret. The height is the building material. It's light metals which sway a bit in the wind.
I'd throw up. Like, your building is swaying right now.
Expert metals touching this.
Mm-hmm.
I've proven what you've done.
Oh, you're feisty. Unfortunately, that won't go away.
Yeah, this is the only part that I like him in.
I like him in the prison scene too, with Batman at the
And
end.
yeah, that one. But
And that's extended in this a little bit.
but
like-
but this here was cool.
Round and round they go to find Superman. Wrong category, boy. No, triangles. Yes, Euclid's triangle inequality. The shortest distance between any 2 points is a straight path. And I believe the straightest path to Superman is a pretty little road called Lois Lane.
This
See,
is really
that
cool.
freaked me out because at first I thought he was just going to hold her over the edge, and he just. I love, like, he doesn't swoop in, it's like he's there.
Yeah.
That is a tall freaking building. Oh my god. She probably wouldn't have felt it if she hit the ground. You know what I mean? It would have been like instant.
Oh yeah. Would not have even.
All right, I'm a little busy. Let's wrap this up.
His pissed off look is one of the best pissed off looks ever.
Oh yeah, but some people argue, should Superman have a pissed off look? Like, really?
Yeah.
But I say in this day and age, yes. This line.
The problem of evil in the world. The problem of
This line.
I'll take you in without breaking you.
I'll take you in without breaking you.
everything else. You above all. Because that's what God is. Horace,
Look at that face, dude. He's pissed.
This.
Kal-El, Clark, Joseph, Kent.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
God depends upon our tribe, Clark joked.
Clark Joe.
God is tribal. God takes sides. No man in the sky intervened when I was a boy to deliver me from daddy's fists and abominations. I figured out way back. God is all powerful. He cannot be all good.
Oh,
He is all good. And he cannot be all powerful.
That's awesome.
They need to see the fraud you are. With their eyes.
And it all really ties together because it's like he hates Superman because Superman is like his representation of God, and he blames God for all like the beatings he took as a kid from his dad, and God never stopped his dad from doing anything. So it's like people calling Superman a god pisses him off because it's like he's not all good. He can't be.
Family died. And now you will fly to him. And you will battle him
To the death.
to the death.
Blech.
Black and blue.
Blech.
Fight night.
Blech.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. God versus man.
Versus Knight. This one.
Son of Krypton versus Bat.
Of Gotham. I like that little confident look he had there. Do you think I'll find him for you?
Fight for that special lady in your life.
She's safe on the ground. How about you?
That's like, I love that look. He's just like, really, dude? You're talking down to me?
Every boy's special lady is his mother.
Oh.
This made us shit our pants in the movie theater. He made Superman drop to his knees without touching him.
The mother of a flying demon.
Like, look at him. He's a great actor.
Witches, what is that? That's right. Death by fire.
Oh.
He brought Superman to his knees. Didn't touch him once. But this. Oh, I love when the eyes get full.
Kill the bat. Michael lives. There we go.
I would have killed him and just flew around really, really fast and just listened.
The movie would be really short then.
This look. The looks he gives, man.
The cameras are waiting at your ship for the world to see the holes in the holy. Yes, the almighty.
The holes in the holy.
When it counts to save Martha. Bring me the head of the bat.
What if he just did though? Like he just flew there, ripped Batman's head off, and they came back.
Oh.
Look at the time. When you came here, you had an hour.
Now it's less. Definitely the best scenes with him in this entire movie. Definitely. And the music again. Da-dum. Da-dum. Flap. Flap.
Flap, flap.
You know, I'm pretty sure every scene where the cape's like flapping like that is CG. And he's not actually wearing anything. But the standstill scenes,
Yeah,
it's real.
that makes sense.
It's good CG.
Aye.
Why even fly her all the way to Metropolis, though? Like, why not keep her in Kansas? Like,
Right?
really make it hard for him.
See, like, they're in, like, right there in town. He could have just flew around, X-ray vision the whole city, in the outskirts, and
I
could have
just-
found him.
My argument to that, the only argument I have to that is he is still
Learning how to be Superman.
learning. And I think that's the whole point of this arc, is he's learning how to be a hero. Not even just Superman, a hero. Oh, she's beautiful.
She's powerful.
Yes.
Powerful.
Queen. What if the cabbie was like, fuck you? The cab drives away like, lady.
Does no one else see this guy just standing here?
Like people wouldn't be going up asking for selfies with Superman. This is not a spoiler alert plot-wise for Thor Ragnarok, but there's a little scene where people were taking selfies with Thor on Earth. But it's like that would totally happen.
Hell yeah, that would totally happen.
It's like these teenage girls like, can we get a selfie with you, Thor?
Music. No?
The lights flickered. I should go check my computer immediately. I don't know how that correlated, but whatever. How'd he get her email? Because he's Batman.
He's a detective, dude. Come on. It is you. The music.
Oh, Charlie, who would sing for
Ah,
us?
fuck. I love her.
What's your favorite color? This is all these questions. Logos. So many logos. I like this one a lot. I like how he's got like long hippie hair.
The red streak.
Dun, 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 dun. He's got like some long ass hippie hair going with a man bun. Guess he's like, this wouldn't fit in a superhero helmet. Oh, and the look on his face. It's like, yeah, that's right, bitch. I have a little bit of a problem with the Aquaman one because it kind of looks like he's holding his breath. It like towards the end, it really looks like he's holding his breath, and he breathes underwater.
Yeah.
I mean, it really
Now
looks like
now I can see it.
holding his breath, especially right there. I like that, and then I like that part. I don't hate this. I'm just indifferent about it. I'm like, eh. Isn't that Miles Dyson from Terminator 2? Doesn't he know not to fuck with this cyborg shit? Like, is that Dr. Pepper?
Where?
Got a big 2-liter over there.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, he's just chugging a whole 2-liter Dr. Pepper.
There's one there too.
Mother box. The CGI just was a little, when it's getting on him.
All right.
And then, why shut off the camera? Like, you're recording everything else. This is some big stuff.
This is the cool shit. This, oh my god.
This, though, right here. Right here. Does he know? That made me think about it. Does he know? And he just plays dumb. Because it's like, Perry, it's not for a story. And then that look he gives her.
I don't know, man.
I think that was Ultimate Vision too.
Because when Clark leaves the office, shit goes down with Superman.
But maybe he this. Well, here I am. Oh! Now we're getting into it, boys. Buckle up. Shh.
Good.
And some people said Superman should have tried harder to talk to him, but you wouldn't be a little pissed off after getting all this shit happening to you?
But you're a Superman. You're fine.
I understand.
I understand.
Did you see how he pushed him?
It's like he flicked a fly.
Really? Bullets?
I mean, it's not hurting him, but it's probably annoying. So at some point, he's probably like, all right, I'm going to subdue you into listening to me. You know what I mean? But by that time, it's kryptonite too late.
Yep. And then it's fighting words.
That shot is so good. No, that shot's so good.
Now he's pissed. I'm like, ow.
I like how he's already there. Like, he was so far away. I love that. Good attention to detail. And through his own signal, too. Just punked him.
It's poetic.
This look, though, is kind of funny that he has. Like, it's like, I regret my decision. It's like, ugh.
Oh, shit. I love that too.
That's
But
true.
this,
It's true.
oh my god.
It is true, though. He could
Yeah.
kill him, but he won't, and that's why Batman wins. Because he won't kill him. I love the super speed in these movies. This look, he's like, motherfucker. This whole speech is
I
badass.
love this so goddamn much. It's not even funny.
As we start laughing so goddamn much. Breathe it in. Yes! Men are brave. His face is like, the fuck just happened? And this really showcases Superman is the strongest, when it comes to power-wise, best superhero ever, really. But he really doesn't know how to fight.
No, not at all. It's just brute strength.
You know that shit hurt.
That probably broke his back right there. Like Bane. But I absolutely love this. Like,
When
right
he's got him
here.
on the wall?
Yeah. Then he just...
Oh! We see that same punch again in the warehouse scene.
Yep.
Right here, he's starting to get a little strength back.
I love when he starts to get the strength back.
That look. Right here was the little extra 5 seconds we got. It was this look up right there.
There.
This was all not there. It just showed the look up, that, and then this. And then it was cut right there.
This right here. He just starts to get stronger and stronger. And it's like, oh shit.
the head cock. Whoa,
Right, whoa.
buddy. Whoa. But he's still not 100%. Because, this is a struggle. Look at this.
Yep.
That was a struggle. He stopped, airplanes before.
He clenches the fist.
It's like the Arthur meme. It's like, you better go. Was it bad that I was still kind of rooting for Batman here, though? I was like, get it in there. Come on. Shoot him. Yes. Like we were watching football. Go. That hurt, though. Took a knee to the face on the way out. And that was another thing. People were like, Doomsday is really only half Kryptonian. It was like a half Kryptonian, half human DNA kind of deformity thing. Shouldn't Superman have been able to beat him handily? There's no way that he wasn't still affected by these 2 hits of kryptonite.
Right. And
Like,
he's hitting him with everything, including the kitchen
and you
sink.
notice most of the time where he was getting punked was before he got nuked and then re-energized by the sun. I think after he got re-energized by the sun, he was like, all right, I'm good now.
Yeah.
Dude, when he picks him up by the throat, hangs him over the shoulder. This is some WWE shit right here. Off the top rope. I want to know what that says. This shit hurt.
Sounded
I'm
like it hurt.
so glad they didn't put the red tights on Superman in this new universe.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching somebody else watch this movie, and they were like, it's at this point, like, Batman's just, thinking about what he's going to do with the rest of his night. Like, he's like, what should I order for takeout? Like, this, I'm just wrapping this shit up. Honestly, though, is there a part of Batman right now going like, man, I didn't think it'd be that easy?
I don't know how he can do this, though.
I love this. Oh, it's so good. And then he stops it there, and then he lets it fly. I mean, you saw those pull-ups he was doing. He's pretty strong.
But you cannot swing a 200-plus pound dude like that.
Maybe the mech suit helps him out.
You know what? We'll go with that.
The kryptonite spear is cool as shit.
Yeah.
What? I like he chose a spear. Like he could have done a bullet.
Could have, yeah.
Bullet wouldn't be as cool.
But that would have been too easy. Way too easy.
Chopper Hopper, not a sponsor.
Yet.
You know what?
But you know who is a sponsor? T-Blocks.
Oh my! Not now. This is an important scene.
And here we find out he's actually human.
I love this. Oh. Yeah, that was a little rude.
He's a human.
We're not going to get into this whole thing here. Go check out Cinema Win's video on Batman vs. Superman, and you'll figure out why I don't, or he doesn't, hate this scene. Right now, he's just kind of like taken aback, and he's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He's human.
Well, right now he's almost like he thinks back, and then he gets more pissed off because he thinks it's like a trick. Like he's like, hey, like, what are you trying to pull? You know, what kind of, are you trying to mess with me? Are you trying to mess with me because that's my mom? Like, are you like, you know who I am? That's the whole reason we were shown the death of the Waynes again. Whole reason. Now he's just pissed. He's like, what? And people were like, how did Lois hear him? Bruce said Martha again as she ran in. And right about here, the world's greatest detective kicks in and starts piecing this shit together and is like, we both got played. Right there. That's where the world's greatest detective's kicking in. And he's piecing it. He's like, okay, hold on here. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's when he realizes he got played. He's like, mother?
Pissed.
The world's greatest detective got played.
See, I wish they would have made it just a little bit easier to follow. Like, maybe some flashes of the plan falling through.
Yeah, just so that people who don't like this movie couldn't have the excuse that they stopped fighting because their moms had the same names.
Right.
Now, even though I do like that, I do think they reconciled a little too quick. Just a little too quick.
Yeah.
A little bit more I would have been okay with, but right here. Little too quick. Just a little, not too much. Just a little. Like the way Batman was talking to him. You know what I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. I think they could have done just a little more like conversation, like, wait, what's going on? Let's figure this shit out. Okay. Alright, I'll go save your mom. That's okay. I like how the thing takes the suit off for him when he gets in there, and now he's got the other suit on.
So you're saying that the ship did it for him? We'll go with that.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
Well, there was this thing that showed like the anatomy of the Batwing thing.
Listen, Quinn. Listen.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa. And now we have the Dumbass of the Year award goes to Lois Lane for throwing the spear that maybe we could give to a government agency or some place that could keep it safe. Maybe,
she wouldn't have known.
Maybe Bruce Wayne's house. No, let's just throw it in a fucking...
She wouldn't have known.
No, here's the thing. Let's throw it into a fucking puddle where it could fall into anybody's hands. Like another villain who wants to kill Superman. How about let's give it back to Batman so Batman can go put it somewhere safe? It's like fuck this.
Doom?
Doomsday?
No, not Doomsday, but...
What?
When Batman...
Oh, you mean like Justice League Doom?
Yeah.
Where he's got the contingency plan for everybody?
Yeah.
Which is so smart.
It is, though.
And
there's one for him,
all those people are dead. The scene in that movie that pissed me off was when all the Justice League was getting pissed at him for having those plans. Because I was like, but it makes sense. What if one of you went rogue?
Yeah. Well,
he's not going to just kill you.
But he made one for himself, too, which is good.
And Bane found that one.
What?
And Alfred taking the wheel. This jump, ready? It's the 1-2 step, bop, jump. That is so comic book Batman right there. Buckle up. This is hands down the best Batman fight scene of all time, right? We're in agreement, right?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen this one.
I'm just saying, the warehouse scene, right? We're in agreement. And the music... It's so Arkham. They still think his ass is down in that hole.
Yeah. He's trying to kill. He's not messing around.
He kills a few people in the scene, but he doesn't kill everybody. I'll point in the direction that killed people. That just hurt. Ow. That's a cut.
Not dead?
It was his arm.
And
now that Batman did not kill him.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Rock bottom. You just rock bottom him. This guy, not dead, but this guy's most certainly dead.
Yeah,
oh
blood.
God. Oh my God, this scene's so awesome.
God.
The double punch.
That's awesome.
Yes. Ready?
Oh my God. I think he's dead.
This.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that shit hurt though. Even with the bulletproof, point blank.
Oh yeah.
Oh! This is my favorite though. When the guy gets the one shot in and stabs him, and Batman just gets pissed. The knee to the head. Oh! The way he hopped up. Did you see it?
Not dead though.
How freaking terrifying would this be? That is a scary Batman. I was only scared of Christian Bale's Batman in like 2 scenes, and they were both in Batman Begins.
Yep. I know the exact one you're...
It was the, where are you? Here.
Yep.
And then swear to me. Why is flamethrower your like weapon of choice for execution wise here? Like if you had a pistol here, you could finish it easy. I believe you. So awesome. And we get to see Batman be a hero.
Yep.
Kind of a little redemption story for Batman too. The cape. I like it. Little humor, just
a
a little.
little levity because we just saw a whole bunch of ass kickery.
Lois, you dumbass. Why? Guess nobody's gonna be needing this.
Well, because that was meant to hurt.
Look, I know
Superman.
her sentiments were in the right area. She had the right idea. But come on. You gotta think sometimes.
Oh.
White rabbit. Out of time. And 1 bat head short. Whoa, his face. And another sign that the kryptonite hasn't worn off yet is the cut still on his face.
Yeah.
What? I love this.
You'll learn.
I hate the sin. And yours, my friend, is existing.
Ooh.
I cannot let you win. I gave the bat a fighting chance to do it, but he was not strong enough. So, if man
Won't kill God. The devil will do it. Now,
This is pretty badass.
some people were like, couldn't Superman stop this process right here? But I don't think he realized what was going on. You know what I mean? I think he was probably like,
But he
what?
could have, though. Just laser vision, what was going on.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, I think he was kind of just like, what are you doing?
It's like, what are you doing?
He was just a baby.
Still got the goop on him. Oh boy.
And the design really grew on me, and like how like he got powerful the more he got hurt,
Yeah.
and the bones came out. I wish he would have had the beard,
The beard and the big goatee.
but I do like the design. Somebody said something that was really funny. They were like, I think it was Screen Junkies when they were doing the like the starring. It said like Teenage Mutant Lord of the Rings cave troll.
See, I would have just taken him right there and throw him into the sun right now.
Well, wouldn't that make him more powerful since he's kind of Kryptonian?
Touche.
But this shit right here, he was gonna kill Luthor, and Superman stopped him. He was gonna straight up. And thing is, Luthor didn't even care. He just turned his head.
Yeah.
Because all he cares about is this thing killing Supes. Which is really kind of badass in a way. Damn.
It's like that thing is already super powerful.
He's just a little baby.
He just looks up. Is that cut gone yet?
I think it is. Maybe.
Is it?
See, here's my question. Do you think there's... Other than the fighting capability, do you think there's a bit of Zod's memories in there still? The way he looked at that Superman statue.
Yeah, I'd say so. That makes sense.
Ouchie. Oh. Ugh. Owie. Dude, he's just ragdolling him.
It's like, really?
Well,
again?
Well, I don't think there's anybody in that building. It is the end of the day.
Touche.
Thank God. There are people in that helicopter, though. For sure. Now, what happens here? Yeah, there people die.
Oh yeah.
Imagine seeing that shit on CNN. Would you be freaking out?
What? You'd be stupid if you. What kind of question is that, Quinn?
Well, I mean, would you be like just like this, like oh my god, or would you be like freaking out, like running around your house,
both.
like?
I mean,
but also a little bit like, holy shit, it's fucking Doomsday. Now, if in a world where there's a Superman, is it kind of like watching sports every time something like this happens on CNN? Like you're rooting for Soups?
I guess so.
Like, come on, Soups, get in there.
Well, it's like with Spider-Man. So.
We're from New York. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. I don't think that's happening in this battle.
He's just a kid.
Like, you see people, like, throwing shit off the bridge at Doomsday.
Oh, God.
We're from Metropolis. You mess with one of us. You mess with all of us.
No,
Strike.
that was badass.
Like the X. Strike.
I get it. Uh-huh.
Yeah, now you're just pissing them off. Yeah, this right here kills a lot of people. Look how many buildings this thing blows up. Yep. Lots of dead people. Anderson Cooper.
Oh boy.
I think it's pretty clear. Alfred.
He's like,
what if I told you there was a giant cave troll size alien on top of LexCorp? Alfred, be fucking serious, dude. For 5
and
minutes.
he also knocked out Superman for a minute.
But he back though.
He should have went like supersonic and then ripped him in half. As easy as that sounds.
There's always that one asshole general in all these movies. We can nuke him immediately. Or, how about just let him keep taking him into deep space?
Yeah.
Instead of, I don't know, fucking this up somehow. Being, like, human. Like, Doomsday, I don't think can fly, but he can jump,
He can
right?
jump like a motherfucker.
So if you just kept him going and then eventually just pushed him, wouldn't the no gravity of space just keep him going in that direction?
Yeah.
So why not fucking do that? Go. That punch. What? This is such a mankind move right now.
Yeah, like, just nuke him.
That solves all the problems. Ouch. But I do like how Superman realized the nuke's coming, so right now he's like, I'm just gonna hold you in place here. And hope this shit kills you. Okay, that was pretty deep into space. But right, if you can see it, there's fallout. There's no way that you can see it that well and that not be able to affect the city. That shit's gonna fall back down. It's like, we killed it, but there's also going to be like 30 years of fallout over Metropolis.
Not necessarily.
Maybe. It just... Isn't there a thing, if you can see the mushroom cloud, you're
Yeah,
fucked?
but that's on the ground within the atmosphere. That was outside the atmosphere, so that could have a lot to do with it. We need to ask Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson, if you're watching this, can you explain this to us, please?
You done fucked up, AA Ron. Good call there, dude. What is your job on that table?
It's like you just made that shit stronger.
Oh, how terrifying
Good
is
going.
that?
You just made him.
It looks like his arm's getting bigger too.
Like
you just jacked.
You just made him bigger and stronger. So good going.
And let's go Super Saiyan one more time. Dude, that had like a beam first too. This is straight up Dark Knight Returns.
Mm-hmm.
When he's like the zombie looking Superman after, and it was a nuke that hit him there too. He looked way worse in Dark Knight Returns, though. Like, he looked like a straight up like dead dude.
What are you saying, Calvin?
I'm saying we're fucked. I'm saying we done messed up. It's a lot of destruction.
Yeah.
Batman's still processing this. Like,
It's like, what the hell?
turn.
Bank!
I'm getting too old for this shit.
No joke.
I like that. He's got an Alfred cam. Oh, a little snarky Alfred's still there, even in dire times. I feel like he somehow wasted some of that kryptonite rock. It was a big rock.
Like, in the testing?
Like, he made three bullets and the spear. I feel like you could have got more out of that.
Well,
Giant rock.
because he also had to test it, so yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. You saw him with the box, like, blowing it up.
Yeah, this thing can jump.
Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for probably, well, just a succession of badassery for the next, 15 minutes. This is so awesome.
Love how he's powered by the sun.
And then... oh my god. And I like how they take him to an abandoned port so people don't get killed in this process.
See, Batman thought of that.
And here we go. This is the
Right here.
This is the coup de grace.
I love this right here.
Oh shit.
And then... BAM!
Yes. So much yes. Dude, the theater went crazy.
Hell yeah.
People were clapping left and right. I will say, though, I still wish this outfit had more color in it. Because the one from the Wonder Woman movie has more color in it. I think it might just be the palette of the movie, though, in general.
This happened after all that jazz.
I know,
So,
I'm just saying.
It faded.
Yeah, could be. I also think it's
Maybe.
just the palette of the movie in general.
Yeah. Gray.
Bland. I like the colors, and it makes it fits.
Yeah.
What's she fucking trip for? Well, there was.
Wait, who told her that it was there?
She's
Or
the one
she
that
she
it
threw
down.
it, but how
She's a
how
dumbass.
but how'd she know that to go get it?
Because she saw Doomsday and went, fuck.
But how did she know that he was part Kryptonian?
I think she's taking a lucky guess. Because it
Alright.
fucking hit Superman.
All right. I'll let you have that one.
I love this.
Killed things from other worlds before.
Ugh. Ares. She's with you. You sent the email. That shot's pretty badass, though. And I love how she's taking the lead. It's like, boys,
And now he's pissed.
Superman or Batman, you better find something to hide under. That's awesome. That's awesome. God damn. And now, again, done fucked up. See, I gave you a lot of credit in the beginning of this movie, Lois, that you were really smart, and you were not the damsel in distress. However, the past 20 minutes of this movie, you've been the damsel.
And she's like, ooh.
She, however, is not the damsel in distress.
He's bigger now.
This jump. Oh! That hypes me up every time.
He's so much bigger now. God.
I want to know what that sword and shield are, because they're different than the first movie. Because one, the sword's gone.
Right.
So that's got to be a different sword that you can chop a car in half with. And the shield is also different too, because it's like just a circle with like the dots around.
He made Superman look like a bitch.
That's my favorite shot. Batman's just like, "Hey, good job, guys. I'll just stay back here. You guys are doing great."
What could he have done though? Really, not a whole lot.
I know. I just think it's a funny shot, like just him like, "Hey,
You guys got this. Good job."
God, you done fucked up. This is one of my favorite shots in this entire movie. This gives me goosebumps every time.
Does it? I think you're lying.
Oh my gosh. It's a little Harry Potter-ish. With the wands.
I guess.
Like a Goblet of Fire with Harry and Voldemort at the end. Nagging girlfriend. You're taking your sweet ass time.
Yeah, like fucking go, dude. What are you doing?
Lois?
What the hell are you waiting on?
Knock 3 more times if it's you. And now Wonder Woman's just like, motherfucker, now I gotta do it all by myself. There's a hair on that microphone right by your nose. It was like poking your nose.
It's probably from my mustache.
Oh, that was a good form on that dive.
Yep, I just farted.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Get the hell out of Dodge.
This is a good shot.
Right here.
Oh, that's bad.
Then,
That's Dark Knight Returns.
It's like, just get out of its way.
The smoke fools him. Because ready, he jumps down. He's like, where'd he go? He's good. Works against giant monsters, too.
Yeah.
I love how they have to keep saving each other from drowning. It's like she falls back in. It's like, why? You know what? Batman has nothing to do. Why doesn't he go get the spear?
He's trying to keep the monster at bay.
I think Wonder Woman's doing a pretty okay job. You know what?
What if she broke it?
It's like throwing it someplace was what got us into this mess in the first place. How about just move it over there a little bit? This look. Yes. It's like badass and sexy at the same time. She's having a good time.
Whoa.
She's having a good time fighting this monster. Now if you think about it, if she wouldn't have chopped the hand off, he wouldn't have anything to stab Superman with. So it's kind of her fault. Right here. That's so cool.
No. No, Clark, you can't.
I knew he was dead, like right here. The music.
Oh yeah. Duh. Of course you did.
It's like theater at this point.
Nothing else can happen
This is
but
like
him dying.
This is like Han Solo walking out on that platform in Force Awakens. It's like, yep, he's a goner. Better just start the funeral arrangements now.
He's flying pretty slow.
He's holding kryptonite right next to him.
I'm just saying.
The lasso. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. What if he started just spouting out truth? Like, I cheated on my algebra test. I'm sorry I said it.
There we go, bats.
Teamwork. Teamwork.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, now pass this off to Wonder Woman. Let her do it.
Oh, but it had to be him, though.
Because he pops out of that lasso. And now you fucked. Oh, God. No. Ugh. And then he pulls that shit in. It's kind of badass, though. Like, the way he looks at it, and he's like, yeah, I'm doing this right here. Oh.
God.
It's It's making me cough. I got something in my chest.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Music's so good.
There's a lot going on right now.
Dun, dun. There's a giant hole in his chest. Just lay him out in the sun for a while. Take him to a
Honestly?
but they don't know that.
Yeah.
Take him to a tanning bed. Just throw him in there.
So when he gets buried, does he get, like, the vitamin D from the plants that are absorbing the sunlight? And...
I don't know. I think it's just more or less all the time he was spending, like,
away
just,
from the kryptonite?
Yeah. I think it was just a healing factor, just being on Earth in general. This was the first shot of Batman we ever had coming up here. It's after he lowers him down, but that's sad. And I like how they don't know each other, like Lois and Wonder Woman, but Wonder Woman knows that obviously this is Superman's like wife or girlfriend, and she's like, oh shit. I also like how Wonder Woman just like, no, I got him.
Oh. I'm sad now.
It's been a while since we've seen Superman.
What do you mean?
Like I'm saying, it's been a while since we've seen Superman on screen, and we have one more day. And we get him back.
Oh.
Maybe in the black suit. The black suit Superman. Yeah.
Nah.
I guarantee you. I would bet you $50 that happens, because that's what Superman. The death of Superman, and when he gets regenerated, he has his regeneration suit, the black suit with the silver S. But I also think he's going to be bad when he comes back.
I just like to mess with you.
I think he's going to be bad when he comes back.
Nah.
Just for a little bit.
Nah.
You go fuck off. right here.
Just like to mess with you.
That's the right. That's the first shot we ever saw of Batman in the trailer.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I see what you're saying. I was like, what are you talking about? We just saw him 2 minutes ago.
Little did we know that it was over Superman's dead corpse in that trailer. What if they showed that? It's like
I would not have watched the movie. I've been pissed. It's like they showed Doomsday and Superman dying. What the hell? And then they show this credit scene when the dust starts to move. It's like,
this is new.
Fuck?
This is new.
Well, let's see.
This is kind of terrifying. This is like Luthor that I don't want to fuck with.
Well, let's see. Let's just see.
Not because I'm afraid of Luthor, but it's just like, that's like psychotic and creepy and terrifying. Steppenwolf. Someone was communicating.
You think?
Ugh.
That's gross.
That's creepy, dude. And everybody's like, well, why is like Steppenwolf and Darkseid, why are they coming now? Because they heard.
Yeah, they heard the call.
They heard that the death of the Kryptonian rang through the universe. Earth is now up for the taking.
Yep.
There are no heroes to defend it.
Yet.
Or are there?
We'll see tomorrow!
Perry's got to know. Because then, ready, you get Superman dead, Night of Terror, Morning of Loss. I like that headline. And then
he's got to know.
Clark Kent dies. I feel like Clark Kent and Lex Luthor shouldn't have the same, like, size column. Lex Luthor should have, like, second page, like, full. You know, he kind of he created a alien deformity to destroy the planet.
Yeah.
Some of these shots are new. I like how it's almost like a president was assassinated. Like, the country's on, businesses are closed. It's a nation of mourning right now. I think that's really cool. Do you think it would really be like that? Especially if, he did save the world from Doomsday.
Yeah, I think it would.
it's kind of cool to think about, like, if that would really happen.
So does the world know it's Clark Kent because they're all there?
No.
Like, no?
No. Well, they're not all there. It's just their friends and family. That's just because, remember, there's 2 funerals.
I guess.
There's the Clark Kent funeral.
I guess. Grow up.
It's IHOP guy
IHOP guy.
from Man of Steel.
Oh.
Remember his buddy who he saved in the bus and he ended up working at IHOP?
Yeah.
And the priest that he talked to in Man of Steel. That's sad. This was just digging the knife in right here. With the ring. Now, it is a cool shot at the end, but would you have rather them not have the dirt rise and just be like, holy shit, is Superman actually dead? I think I would have. Because then when he shows up in Justice League, which we know he will, it's like, holy shit, it's Superman.
I don't know.
Like, you hear the bum bum. And then, like, the hairs stand up on the back of your neck.
No.
It is definitely a cool shot. But I think if you would have left the audience in wonder... Because now, doing the dirt rising, it's telling them, hey, he's back.
But it did get a lot of hype for the next movie, though.
Suicide Squad?
Or that, for...
Justice League.
Like, for him to come back.
Yeah.
It created a lot of hype for it. So I see why they did
I think it would have been ballsy for them not to do it. Somebody had a really good way of saying this. They said the farm boy funeral and the juxtaposition of the farm boy funeral to the military funeral is a great, like, showing of Clark's duality. Like, his soldier side, superhero side, and then his, like, how the world sees him, and then how his mother sees him, how his family sees him.
Okay. Bagpipes are so awesome.
Is it bad, though, that when I think of these bagpipes playing Amazing Grace, I think of when Tommy Boy's dad died? Tommy Boy. You know what I'm talking? And then he's walking down the road, and you hear the bagpipes playing.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
It is a pretty badass funeral, though. I think it was, like, nationally televised and
I'm
shit.
like pumped for, like, because this...
It's inching towards Justice League.
The bagpipes get me pumped.
This is straight out of the Death of Superman right here. And it's really freaking cool. It's a great shot, too.
Who do they give?
That's awesome.
Who do they give the flag to?
I think they gave it to,
the president?
the general.
Or the general. Not the president.
It's a big shell.
The dead shall live. My slain shall rise again. Awake and sing, ye that dwell in dust.
It's back to the Clark Kent funeral.
Is like the dew of the morning.
To be,
and the earth
or not to be.
shall give them.
Do you think, I thought about this when I saw this last time, I was like, do you think, like, preachers or, you know, people...
Funeral director?
Well, no, just, like, the priests and stuff. Like, in their office, they just have file, like, shit to say at funerals, shit to say at weddings, like, shit, like...
I'm sure they do, yeah.
So they don't have to do any, like, work beforehand, like, have it all planned out. His gravediggers are like, all right, lady. We got a work.
Like,
we got a job to do.
Aren't they supposed to fill that in?
Well, the 2 gravediggers are standing over there.
In the background.
I like how he was there, but, like, not there.
Love it.
Dude, he's fucking Bruce Wayne, man. You're gonna get that ring all dirty. I like how she showed up too.
Mm-hmm.
All those circuses back east carrying an empty box.
Bearing an empty box.
To honor him, except as a soldier.
That's cool as shit, dude.
I failed him. In life. I'm more failing than death.
What? Justice League.
Help me find the others like you.
Let's make a team.
So what are we?
some sort
Kind
of Justice League.
League?
What if they said that?
I'll be kind of pissed. I'm sorry. I'll be pissed.
Oh, I would do too. What are we, some kind of Assassin's Creed?
100 years ago, I walked away from mankind. And a century of horrors.
I don't think you did, because Wonder Woman 2 is supposed to take place in like the 70s, so clearly you did something. You did something else.
Shh. Details.
They didn't know that when they made this movie. I like that line. Men are still good. This, like the I guess what would you call it? The vigil that they're having here. The little site they have.
Yeah.
What it says is, it hit me hard when I saw the movie the first time. Good extras.
Yeah, they look sad. Some look pissed.
Like, some look like they got dragged there by their wives. This and the music. If you seek his monument, look around you. That is some badass
I love
shit.
that. God.
Why did you say they'll have to fight?
Just a feeling.
Whenever he talks, man.
How about you stop beating around the bush and say, okay, this like super fast dude came to me in a vision and said, I gotta form a team. AC 2319 4.
I'm going to say this one more time. The warden wants to speak to you.
Is that Quincy Sharp? Warden
Dude.
Quincy Sharp.
The warden.
Now that you see it, would you rather him be shaved head the whole movie? But now that you've seen the whole movie, it's like I can't really see it differently than the way they did it. It's weird.
I'm sorry. I don't like him.
He's not my favorite Lex Luthor, but he works for me in this context and universe because it's a different universe. That's the way I look at it. Oh. And then the red light behind him. That is freaking scary, dude.
Yeah.
But what's even more scary is how not afraid Lex Luthor is.
Yeah, because he knows.
He's like, Darkseid's coming. I ain't afraid of you. Oh my god. He's like, oh, that's cute. I never noticed that mole before on his face. Shit, he knows who he is. I forgot about that.
Yeah. He knows.
We know.
I'm not even fit to stand trial. That's right. We have hospitals to treat the mentally ill with compassion. But that's not where you're going. I arranged for you to get transferred to Arkham Asylum in Gotham.
This is some new shit that wasn't in the movie.
They're expecting you.
I have some old friends. They're expecting you. Look at that, Killer Croc.
The bell's already been rung. And they've heard it. Out in the dark, among the stars. And now, the god is dead.
That is very, very important that most people don't pick up on. He does not brand him because after the death of Superman, he is back to his original Batman self now. If this was middle of this movie, he would have branded him.
Oh, yeah.
He's fucking crazy. I mean, wouldn't you be, though, if you saw all that shit, like, in the spaceship?
Yeah,
Like,
you it would literally drive you insane.
it's like knowledge overload.
And you'd be terrified because you know
What's
Darkseid's
coming?
coming.
Later. Steppenwolf for now.
How are they going to beat him?
Darkseid? I don't know. Steppenwolf? They can figure a way.
I love how
It's upside
I
down.
love how he rotated it.
I'm gonna walk back to Gotham now. What if you saw like the Batwing?
They didn't fill that in yet? Damn.
Well, she's like still dicking around with it. It's a nice ring. How could a journalist afford that? He probably stole it.
Maybe. Just ran in and...
Who's gonna stop him? Look, the two gravediggers are like, Jesus, lady, I know you loved him and all, but Jesus, let's go. Let's wrap it up. Like, we got places to
then
be.
Like, okay, wait till she walks away.
Like, let's not be too rushy about it.
Right, let's not be pushy.
And let's not act like we're eager. Here we go.
See,
It is kind of badass.
I like this though.
It's kinda
Yeah.
badass, though. And the music, the way it starts ringing. It's okay. I like it.
See, like,
All right.
like it kind of scares you too. You're like,
But as it was zooming in, when we saw it the first time, we all knew that's probably what was going to happen.
yeah.
Well, all right, folks.
Bam.
There you have it. The Ultimate Edition of Batman vs. Superman prior to our screening tomorrow of Justice League.
Bam.
We will be doing our reaction to Justice League tomorrow after our screening. What are we at, 9 tomorrow?
Yeah, 9
9
o'clock in the Dolby.
So probably around
Dolby.
probably around 11, you're going to get our reaction over on Stardust. So go check us out on that. Don't forget about that. You can find all that in the description box below. And then we'll probably have our review up this weekend. And also, don't forget, like we talked about many times, T-Blocks. We got these sweet shirts.
Sweet shirts.
We did an unboxing of these shirts, and we have a video talking about all the things you can get over there at T-Blocks, so I'm not going to repeat it all. But if you want 10% off your entire order over at T-Blocks, just use our code ICONICTBX. Save 10% off. Again, description box is going to have all that information for you. And make sure you guys like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
so you guys don't miss a single thing from the channel.
Make sure you guys stay tuned.
Stay iconic.
And cue music.
Holy Grail.